KRIB AM and K244FA-FM, Mason City, America's best music, AM 1490 and 96.7 FM, KRIB.
It's time now for coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage is brought to you by CLTEL, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Now, with all the play-by-play action of the Clear Lake Lions, here's Bob Fisher.
Top evening, everybody. Welcome to Clear Lake High School as Lions basketball is on the air for a Friday night and a doubleheader that should be a very entertaining doubleheader. At least that's the way it looks on paper. Clear Lake and St. Edmond. In the girls' game, it's a matchup between the top two of the top three teams in the conference right now. And on the boys' side, of course, it's number 2 in 3A against number 1 in 1A. Let's look at the girls' game first. Clear Lake at 5-0 in the conference, 7-1 overall, suffering their first loss of the season last night. A really tough contest down at Waverly Showrock as Waverly Showrock shut down the Lions in that contest. And the final score for the Lions in that one last night was 58-23 in favor of Waverly Showrock. As the Go Hawks 11-0, Lions now dropped to 7-1 overall. St. Edmond last night, they were playing as well. They went to South Hamilton, and they come out of Jewel with a 46-27 victory. So right now, the North Central Conference standings look like this. It's Clear Lake at 5-0, St. Edmond and Algona at 4-1. It's Iowa Falls Alden at 2-2. 2-3 for Humboldt, Webster City, Hampton, Dumont, Cal at 1-4, and Clarion Goldfield Dow's at 0-4. Those are the conference records. Well, for the St. Edmond team, they're 5-2 overall. The one conference loss has been to Algona. The other loss was to Bishop Garrigan of Algona, of course, a highly rated team in Class 1A. So their losses are quality, as is the one Lion loss here as well. For St. Edmond, they are led by Chloe Palmer, a junior, who stands at 5'6", 14.2 points per game. And Eden Horn, a freshman, 6'2", starting. She is averaging 12.8 points and 16.4 rebounds per contest. One of the highest numbers, if not the highest number, average rebounds per game in the North Central Conference. As this St. Edmond team also led by Abby Huss, who's averaging 6.5 points per game. Horn, the leading rebounders, we mentioned, and also Chloe Palmer, the leading player assist-wise on this club. So this is a very good St. Edmond team, and just like the Lions last night in their contest down at Waverly Showrock, we'll see where the Lions stand in North Central Conference play heading into the weekend, as a Lion victory would solidify their spot on the top of the conference standings. And a loss, it would be a true three-way tie in the conference. But we hope the Lions can bounce back from that tough loss last night. It's just a case of too many mistakes, and Waverly Showrock took advantage of all of them. And once again, Waverly Showrock, a very good club. It would be interesting to see how well they do as time goes along in Class 4A and their competition. We're going to take a break and come back with the starting lineups and the play-by-play. Clear Lake and St. Edmond in the girls' game here on KRIB, Mason City, Clear Lake. At KRIBAM.com, you're watching live video online.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Lions Pep Band in the house tonight for this North Central Conference contest between the Lions and the Gales. This doubleheader here on KRIB, Mason City, Clear Lake, and live online at KRIBAM.com. Starting lineups, first of all, for the Lions of Clear Lake, it looks like this. Alex Tyson, 5'5", and a senior. 3.8 points, just under 3 rebounds, just over, actually, 2.5 steals per game for Tice, the 5'5" senior. Aspen Hill at 5'5", and a sophomore. Hill, 1.2 points, 3 assists per game for her. Taylor Schwen was our player of the game last night. She led the Lions with 7 points. She's averaging 8.4 points, 5 rebounds, 2.5 steals per game, shooting 33% from the field, 21% from three-point range, and 31% from the free throw line for Schwen, the 5'8" junior. Jacelyn Ainley at 5'9" and a sophomore. Ainley, 14.2 points per game to lead the way, 6 rebounds, 4.2 assists, just under 4 steals. Shooting 48% from the field, 37% from three-point range, and 57% from the free throw line. And Ashley Amble at 6'4" and a senior, 10.8 points, 7.2 rebounds per game, shooting 59% from the field and 61.5% from the free throw line. For St. Edmond, it looks like this for the Gales, as once again they are a game back in the North Central Conference heading into this contest tonight. So this is basically a game to decide who will be either in a 3-way tie for first place or in sole first place, as it is Sophia Schlins, 5.7 points, 3.7 rebounds per game, shooting 32% for the field and 29% from three-point range. For Schlins, the 5'4" junior. Anna Larson at 5'7" and a senior, 6 points, 5.5 rebounds, 4 steals per game, shooting 39% for the field and 53% from the free throw line for Larson, the 5'7" senior. Chloe Palmer at 5'6" and a junior, as she's the leader on this team, 14.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, 4.5 assists per game, as she is shooting 39.5% for the field, 46% from three-point range, 13 from 20 for 28 on the three-point line. For Chloe Palmer, the 5'6" junior. Eden Horn at 6'2", and a freshman, as she's averaging on the season, Eden Horn, 12.8 points, 16.4 rebounds per contest, shooting 55% from the field and 60% from the free throw line. And rounding out the lineup is Abby Huss at 5'7" and a junior. Huss averaging 6.5 points and 2 rebounds per contest, as she comes in, the junior, at 5'7" and a junior. Ben Hauge, the lead official on this crew tonight. This should be a good one. So get ready for the national anthem before a game between Clear Lake and St. Edmond of Fort Dodge here on KRIB and KRIBAM.com, the Clear Lake Pep Band. tonight's contest between Clear Lake and St. Edmond here on KRIB. Live video online. Head to KRIBAM.com. You can follow along to the easy link to take you to the KRIB Sports YouTube site. Of course, you can watch on your smart TV and sit back and relax and enjoy the contest here throughout this doubleheader. It's again the Lions looking to bounce back from a tough loss last night to the hands of a very good Waverly Shellrock club. St. Edmond right now on a 3-game winning streak after that loss to Algona. Both their losses to Algona-based teams. Bishop Garrigan back on the first game of the season. And then back on December 16th, the loss to Algona Senior High. Ashley Amble jumps center for Clear Lake. And the tip is controlled by the Gales, who go off to her left. Off to your right if you're watching online, and an errant pass by Chloe Palmer. And a quick turnover to start out this contest. Nice crowded here tonight at the Lions Gymnasium. Still plenty of seats if you want to run out here quick. Drag your radio along and listen along to the contest while you're watching the contest. Ainley, free throw circle, tipped away from her, but she gets it back. She'll dribble to the right side and play at the wing on the free throw line right side. She stops, plays it back to Schwen, dumps it inside for Amble. A little move in the lane, no good. Rebound controlled by the Gales by Eden Horn, the 6'2 freshman. Played ahead quickly to Abby Huss in the front court on the right side. Huss looks it over. She almost lost the dribble out of bounds. And now she will play to the free throw circle. The jumper from there is up, back iron, no good. And the rebound, Amble for Clear Lake. Amble outlets to Ainley. Ainley across the right side of the timeline. Ainley looks, dribbles into the lane, dribbled it off her foot, unfortunately, and the turnover in control of St. Edmond. As Eden Horn gets the basketball and plays it to Chloe Palmer. Palmer, dribbling out top on the left side, gets a pick and steps around that. Three-pointer on the way up and good for Chloe Palmer. First three on the night for her, first three of the ball game. 3-0 Clear Lake. With 6:50 to go here in the first quarter. Front court, Ainley on the right side. Plays it cross for Tice. Left quarter for Schwen. Dumps it in for Amble, left side of the key. Tipped away from behind, but Amble gets it back. And she steps up the left side of the post, up and good with a layup. Amble with her first two of the night. 3-2 Gales. 6:33 to go here in the first quarter. Pass up court is errant. It's going to be tracked down by Ainley, and the Lions will go up court after the errant pass by St. Edmond. Across the timeline for Ainley. She'll dribble around a pick out front to the left side. Up the left wing and hands it back out as Aspen Hill play it inside, and Amble off the glass left side, up and good. 4 for her, and it's 4-3. In favor of Clear Lake. 6:05 to go here in the first. Across the timeline, Chloe Palmer. She'll play it toward the lane, tipped away by Ainley. We go the other way with Clear Lake, a 2-on-2. Ainley all the way up the right side of the lane, lays it up, no good, but the foul is called. And 2 shots to come here for Jacelyn Ainley. Foul is on Sophia Schlens. Jacelyn Ainley of the line, 16-28 for the year for 57%. First one on the way is up and good. So Ainley with her first point of the night. The Lions take a 5-3 lead with 5:54 to go here in the first quarter. Ainley's second free throw on the way. That is short. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Clear Lake. Be out of bounds on the left baseline. None of the officials really made a signal to that, but back to action for the Lions. Inbound on top to Hill. She'll play it to Tice. Tice on the dribble. She'll play it to the left side for Hill. Hill to the free throw line. And she'll play it to her right for Schwen. Back out to Tice. Tice around a pick of Amble to the top of the key. She'll dump it in to Amble, but she lost the handle. And it's controlled by the Gales by Anna Larson. St. Edmond, spearmint green and white, their colors. Spearmint green uniforms with white trim and numbers. Here's a free throw circle jumper up and no good for Chloe Palmer. The rebound to the right side, controlled by Schwen. Schwen up court through traffic. She'll take it all the way up the right side of the lane. No good on the layup. The rebound controlled. And a whistle of the foul is going to be called on Ashley Amble. She bumped a little bit on the rebound. So Amble's first and the team's first, and out of bounds for Clear Lake, for St. Edmond rather, on the far end. 5:13 to go here in the first. 5-3 the score. Full court pressure. On the inbound, Palmer skips it ahead, but it's still away by Ainley to shy the timeline. And she'll get around defense and lay it up and good off the left side glass, and that'll force a St. Edmond timeout. 5:06 to go here in the opening quarter. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, 7-3 Clear Lake. Back after this here on KRIB and KRIBAM.com.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the ReDoc program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
7-3 Clear Lake, 5:06 to go here in the opening quarter. Glad to have you along on your home and away voice for the Clear Lake Lions, AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB, live online at KRIBAM.com. Lions continue with full court pressure defense, and getting around the defense is Chloe Palmer. She tries to play it ahead, and it's tipped away to Schleens, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Hands it off to the right side for Abby Huss. Huss to the free throw lane for Anna Larson. She puts it up and good off the left side glass. Larson with her first two. 7-5 Clear Lake as we wind down to 4:44 left here in the first. Ailey between the rings. Round a pick. And on the left side of the lane, she had it tipped away out of bounds, and it's going to be, well, they're going to say it's off of St. Edmond last. I thought maybe Ailey had gotten the hand in there at the end, but it'll be Clear Lake basketball. Gwen Grimm, the 6-foot freshman, checks in for the Lions as she comes into the lineup for substitution for the Lions tonight. Hill on the right side, down to Schwen in the right quarter. It's tipped away by Larson and out of bounds. On the inbound, out to Ainley. Ainley on top. Gets a pick from Grimm. Steps around that, plays it back to Grimm. Free throw line jumper is up and no good. And the rebound controlled on the right side by Abby Huss for St. Edmond. Shot outlet to Chloe Palmer. Palmer brings it across center court. Amble will check back in at the next dead ball. Palmer to the free throw line. Now rolled in to Eden Horn. She'll go up on the left side, up and no good. Rebound put back up and in by Anna Larson. Larson with 4, 7-7. Halfway through quarter number one, the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Ainley drifts off to the right side. Tipped away by Palmer, but she gets it back. Plays it back to the right side for Grimm. Grimm up the right side. Plays underneath the left quarter. Here is a three up and no good by Schwen. Rebound tipped by Tice on the right side. Plays it back out to Ainley. Ainley head fakes and now steps in on the right side. She'll throw it up, no good. She drew the foul. And two shots coming again for Jacelyn Ainley. Second foul of the quarter for St. Edmond. And the foul will be on Chloe Palmer. That's her first. Free throws for Ainley, who's 1 for 2 on the night. Up with a free throw and good. Maggie Flaherty checks in, the 5'8 senior, to replace Abby Huss. Schwed will step aside for Amble back in the lineup. 8-7 Clear Lake, 3:35 to go in the first. Second one is up and no good. Rebound controlled on the right side, and the foul's called. And this is going to be on Grimm. It's her first and the team's second. Out of bounds, far baseline for St. Edmond. The inbound and full court pressure to Palmer. Palmer double teamed. She dribbles underneath her basket, now turns it up court and gets across the timeline. She'll step to the lane, fires up a jumper, no good. Rebound controlled by Tice on the left side. Tice will play it ahead for Ainley. Quickly ahead to Hill, who dumps it in left side for Amble. Amble into the lane. Tice lays it up and good. Alex was just right in the middle of the lane and got the pass. 10-7 Clear Lake, and now Tice commits a foul on the pressure in the backcourt. Her first and the team's third. Lions will substitute Maddie Reiser back, actually first time in the lineup for her tonight for the 5'3 freshman to replace Aspen Hill. 3:07 to go in the quarter. Chloe Palmer. Palmer across the timeline. To the top of the key over to the right side for Flaherty. Right side for Larson. Back to Flaherty. Across for Schleens. Now to the top of the key for Larson. Larson free throw line. She'll play back to the left side for Schleens. Schleens will hand it off to Palmer. Who's out on the left wing. 10 to shoot. And dribbled again is Palmer. Bounce pass off for Flaherty. Down to the right side. 3 on the shot clock. Down to 2. Pumped inside, and a turnaround shot is no good right at the horn, and the attempt by Edenhorn. And the rebound controlled by the Lions is Ainley will bring it up court. Ainley to the left side out front, plays it to Reiser, brings it back to the top of the key. She'll drift off to the left again and plays it down to Ainley in the left corner. Ainley looks to dribble in on the left side. She'll play it back out to Tice. Tice a head fake, steps along left side, and she'll play it out. Almost traveled there, but gets it out to Ainley. Now here's Tice, left corner 3, that's long. The rebound controlled by Flaherty for Edmond. 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Lions up by 3 as Palmer brings it up for Edmond across the right side of the timeline. Schwed will check back in at the next dead ball for Clear Lake. Around a pick. Palmer top of the key 3 is up and good. Palmer with her second 3 of the night, and we're tied at 10 with 1:45 to go here in the first. Ainley brings it across the timeline. And she'll get help out front with a couple of picks. Now, right side, Ainley tries to drive. She gets fouled on the floor on the drive at St. Edmond's third team foul. Fouls on Emma Larson. It's her first. Schwed in for Clear Lake. Abby Huss back in. Olivia Andrew, a 5'9 sophomore, checks in for St. Edmond as well to replace Schlenz and Horn. Out of the line lineup goes Tice. Inbound pass on the left side of the lane is Grimm. And it's going to be tipped back in out of bounds by Ainley, it appears. Or that or Grimm got the hand on it again. But either way, out of bounds in favor of St. Edmond. Lily Beersford, 5'8 junior. Full court pressure, the inbound of Larson. Larson dribbling up court. Gets past Ainley to the front court. Hands it off on the right side. The drive is blocked away by Grimm. Recovered, though, by the Gales, and the shot from the left wing is up and good by Chloe Palmer. 8 for Palmer, 12-10 Gales of St. Edmond. So line down to 1:10 left here in the first. 3 on the way up and good. From the right quarter for Lily Beersford. Her first 3, 13-12 in favor of Clear Lake. Larson across the timeline, hands it off to Olivia Andrews. She'll play it back out. Top of the key 3 is up and good. By Abby Huss, her first 3 of the night, 15-13 St. Edmond. Line down to 45 seconds to go here in the first. Ainley out top of the right side around the screen of Grimm. Now played to the left for Schwen. Schwen steps to the free throw circle and in, plays it to the right quarter. Beersford another 3. Book it. Beersford with 6. 16-15 Clear Lake. 25 seconds to go here in the first. Inbound Larson. Larson in the backcourt trying to get through traffic and does, and across the timeline. Right up the middle of the lane. She'll throw it up. No good. Partially blocked by Grimm. We go the other way with Ainley. Ainley across the left side of the timeline. She'll drive, but she gets fouled from behind. It's team foul 4 for St. Edmond. Maggie Flaherty, her first. Lions will substitute in Maddie Logie for the first time tonight, the 5'6 junior. And St. Edmond will throw in Jade Rock, a 5'4 sophomore. Out of bounds, left baseline. Skip down on the left side to Logie. Back to the quarter. Here's 3 on the way, up and good for Maddie Reiser. Reiser with her first 3, and it's 19-15. Solo away on the inbound, and Schwen tries to go up. She got fouled. So the nice steal on the inbound on the full court pressure. And 2 shots to come here for Schwen. Foul is on Jade Rock. It's her first. Taylor Schwen to the line, where she is 4 of 13 on the season from the stripe. She'll shoot a pair here with 1.7 seconds to go. Free throw is no good. And I'm not sure why there was not 2 shots on that. That was not a made basket, so there's got to be 2 shots here. The officials are discussing it. It's the bonus. So it's got to be a second free throw here. Now the official discussing this. Still. And I don't see how this can be this complicated. It's a 2-shot bonus. The basket was not made. And I still can't believe that we're talking about this. It's is this a uncorrectable mistake, or do we call the quarter break? Maybe the officials don't even realize that should have been a 2-shot bonus. And now they're going to have another discussion. So that discussion on the floor, they thought it was the quarter timeout. While everybody at the bench, and they were even messaging up to me from the bench how much time was supposed to be on the clock. It was 1.7 seconds. You shot 1 free throw, you got to shoot the second one here. So now the officials realize it. They put the time back up on the clock. And we will shoot the second free throw. Now the question is, do you have the 5 in the lineup? And now Dylan Anderson explaining that on the PA. I'm not quite sure how this... I'm not sure if one official thought the basket was made. There should be only 1 free throw. Everybody in the lane moved like it should have been. And I didn't see the signal from the official to say if it was 1 free throw or 2. The St. Edmond coach wondering, he's got to know that it's 2-shot foul. Now, this has been one of the more weird ones that I've seen. But here's Schwen. She's going to get her second free throw. And shoots short at the rebound. Beresford plays it back out. Schwen can't get a 3-pointer up in time. Now we're at the end of the first quarter. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 19, St. Edmond 15. Back after this here on KRIB.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Start of the second quarter here in Clear Lake. 19-15 the score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. The Lions up by 4. Tyson on the left wing gets a pass from Ainley. She'll play it up in between the rings for Schwen. Schwen dribbles on the right side. She'll try to throw up. She got fouled. This would be a 2-shot shooting foul. Abby Huss for the foul here first. Schwen back to the line where she was just 0 for 2. And the longest span between free throws, I think probably maybe in Clear Lake Lions history. Schwen makes the first free throw here. And that puts the Lions up by 5, 20-15. Second one up. That is good as well. So Schwen hits the 2 free throws here for her first 2 points of the night. It's 21-15. And the Gales break the pressure to the front court. Huss will hook it back to Schlins on the left side. Down the quarter. Here's Huss a 3 on the way up and no good. Rebound Well, Eden Horn over the back trying to tip it away, but it is controlled by the Lions by Ainley. Ainley across the timeline. She double dribbled, they say. Be out of bounds on the turnover by Clear Lake. Inbound to Chloe Palmer. Palmer across the timeline. On top of the right side, guarded by Hill. She'll bring it back between the rings down. Shovel it off to the left side for Schlens. Schlens to the top of the key, hands it off to Abby Huss. Huss dribbles to the free throw lane. Hands it back out to Schlens. Schlens out top for Huss, or for Palmer. Now dumps it inside. And a turnaround shot is up and good from the middle of the lane for Eden Horn. Horn's first two. Lion lead kept to 4 at 21-17. With 6:50 to go here in the first. Right wing three up and no good for Ainley. The rebound open is Schwinn on the left side quarter. Now she'll dribble up the baseline and a short jumper off the glass, no good. And the rebound controlled by Eden Horn for Sid Edmond. Horn bothered by Schwinn, but she gets a pass off to Abby Huss. Huss will bring it across the timeline. And she'll play it to the left side for Horn. Horn dumps it down to the baseline for Flaherty. Back out for Schlens. Schlens bounce pass off to the right baseline, and a turnaround shot is up and no good for Horn. Horn tips the rebound left side, and here's a foul called as Palmer trying to get the shot up. No good, but she gets fouled by Aspen Hill. That'll be her first, and the team's first. Palmer, 8 of 13 from the free throw line this year. She misses the first. First free throw attempts on the night for Sid Edmond. 21-17. Lines up by 4. Second one is up and no good. Rebound right side controlled by Ashley Amble for Clear Lake. Amble off to Tice. Tice across the timeline left side. She'll put it across to Schwinn. Schwinn thought about a three. She'll step to the top of the key and pop it up and in and out, no good. Rebound, Tice tips it away but cannot control the rebound. And it'll go in favor of Sid Edmond. Inbound on the far end. Huss will make the entry. The inbound will go to Palmer. She got forced to the baseline by Schwinn, so nice defense there by Taylor. Be out of bounds on the right baseline. Ainley will make the entry. At least the second time, if not the third, the Lions have forced a turnover on the press. Skip back out top for Schwinn. Dumps it inside off the mark of Amble. Tipped away, though, and now it's still controlled by the Gales as Eden Horn will pick it up. She'll hand it off to Palmer. Palmer across the right side of the timeline. Palmer will bring it back toward the left side of the lane. She'll kick it down to the quarter and work back out to the wing for Huss. From Flaherty. Whistle and a foul underneath. Is it on Hill or is it on Schlens? It's going to be on Schlens. That'll be her second and the team's second. Take that back. It's on Horn. It's her first. Schlens was in the area of where the foul was called. And Larson back in for the Gales. Schwinn out. The Lion lineup and Gwen Grimm back in for her. 5:35 to go in the half. 21-17 in favor of Clear Lake. Across the timeline, Ainley on the right side. She'll bring it back to the top of the key. She'll skip it over the right side for Grimm. Grimm steps toward the lane. She'll hand it back out to Ainley on the right side. She'll dribble down the baseline and play back in. Short jumper up and good for Ashley Emble. 7-foot spot on the right side of the lane. 23-17. 5:12 to go here in the first half. Gales break the press. Across the timeline left side. Played down to the quarter. Here's a three from Schlens up and no good. Rebound control left side by Ashley Amble for Clear Lake. Amble to Ainley. Ainley across center court to the top of the key. Now she'll step around and pick up the left side of the key, and she's trying to scoop up a shot. It's blocked away. Saved from out of bounds by Hill. Now a scramble for the basketballs. It pinballs around in the lane. It's controlled by Chloe Palmer. Palmer across center court with 4:44 to go here in the half. Left side, Palmer across for Huss. Huss dribbles out top. And it's tipped away by Ainley. She gets the steal and she gets bumped. Here's Schlens with her second foul down. And the team's third. It'll be out of bounds for Clear Lake. Olivia Andrew will check back in for the Gales. To replace Abby Huss. And Maddie Reiser will check in for Aspen Hill in the Lion lineup. 23-17 Clear Lake, 4:32 to go in the half. Haley across the timeline after the inbound pass. Amble to set a pick out top. Ainley advances at the top of the key. Plays it over to Tice on the right side out top for Grimm. Inside, intended for Amble on the right side of the key. But it's tipped away by Eden Horn, out of bounds. And it will stay with Clear Lake on the right baseline with 20 seconds to shoot and 4:17 left here in the opening half. Ainley to make the entry on the right baseline. She'll skip it out. Right side of the free throw line, the jumper by Grimm is partially blocked. And now a jump ball on the rebound between between Amble and Andrew. And the alternate possession goes in favor of St. Edmond this time around. Larson to make the entry. Plays it. Oh, it's tipped almost, but Schlens gets it and races it in the front court for St. Edmond. Lobs it down to the right side of the key for Olivia Andrews. She'll play it to the lane for Larson. Now the left side of the lane. The shot blocked by Amble, but the rebound put back up no good by Larson. And the rebound controlled as Grimm gets tied up. And she gets tied up by Larson. The alternate possession goes in favor of Clear Lake this time around. Halfway through quarter number 2. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 23, St. Edmond 17. Amy across the timeline. Round a pick over to the right side. She'll now dribble to the key, play back out. Here's a long three left wing, up and no good for Grimm. Rebound right side, controlled by Reiser. Plays it back to Tice. Tice steps into the lane. She'll kick it out left corner. Grimm with another attempt, this time left corner. Got it. Grimm with her first three. The Lion lead of 9 at 26-17. It's wound down to 3:25 to go here in the half. St. Edmond breaks the press. Here's a jumper right side of the key, no good by Andrew. Rebound plays off of the hands of Ashley Amble. And it's out of bounds in favor of St. Edmond. Amble aside for the Lions. Lily Bjorkstrand will come in for her. 3:20 to go here in the half. Lions up by 9. Inbound right side, Eden Horn plays it back out to Schlens. Across for Larson to the top of the key. Pass to the inside is tipped around, and the loose basketball is going to go in favor of St. Edmond. Spearsford was there to tip it away from Eden Horn. Palmer will make the entry. She had 8 points in the first quarter. It's been shut out so far here in the second. Taylor Schwem will check back in to replace Alex Tice. Palmer plays it in left side. Work back out around the horn to Larson at the top of the key. She'll dribble it back to the left and looks to pass it off. It does to Palmer. Palmer out top in between the rings. Wind down to the 3-minute mark left here in the half. Dribbles out top, now pops a three up and no good. Rebound left side, controlled by Gwen Grimm. Outlets to Ainley. Ainley across the left side of the timeline, pushed down the quarter. Faking a three is Reiser, and she tried to step along, but she shuffled the feet on the drive. So the travel call and out of bounds in favor of St. Edmond in the backcourt. Lions will apply pressure as the inbound is from the far sideline, the sideline in front of the Gales bench. If you're watching on the video feed, it's on the far side. The camera's on the other side of the court. That we're hooked into. The inbound to Schlens. She will dribble it up to the timeline. Playing at the left quarter for Huss. Huss on the dribble. Plays it back out to Palmer. Palmer back out top for Huss. Plays it toward the inside for Larson. Larson left side of the key. Tipped away, but she controls it back. Schwinn trying to tip it away again. Plays back out to Huss. Huss to the lane. She fouls up a wild one. And they're going to call a foul on that. And it's going to be 2 shots here for Abby Huss. Lily Beersford, her first. Huss to the line. She's 2 for 6 on the year. Free throw, first one no good. Aspen Hill back in to replace Maddie Reiser in the lineup for Clear Lake. 2:21 left in the half. Clear Lake 26, St. Edmond 17. Second one's good. So Huss 1 for 2 on the trip. Has 4 on the night now. It's 26-18 it should be. As the ball tipped away. And a jump ball out top, and it's Possession arrow St. Edmond this time around. Inbound Larson hands it back to Palmer. Made the inbound pass. She'll bring it across the right side of the timeline. Picked up by Hill. And a whistle and a foul away from the basketball. And it's going to be an offensive foul on St. Edmond. Eden Horn second. So the Lions a foul away to shoot the bonus here, and the Lions will spit a timeout. 2:05 to go here in the half. 26-18, Clear Lake with the lead on St. Edmond on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Back after this here on KRIB.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire's been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Back we come to the Lions Gymnasium. 26-18, Clear Lake with the lead on St. Edmond. 2:05 to go here before intermission. And at halftime, Jeremy Ainley, the Clear Lake boys coach, scheduled to join us. They're going to have a halftime celebration as well with the boys basketball team from last year as Hill's out of bounds on the right sideline. Going to be out of bounds in favor of St. Edmond in the backcourt. Back and forth through the first quarter, but the Lions have controlled here in period number 2 so far. Palmer at the top of the key, hands it off to the left side for Schlen. She'll step to the lane, pops the jumper up and no good. Rebound put up and good on the left side by Olivia Andrew. 5'9" sophomore with her first 2 of the night. And it's 26-20. Lions still up by 6 with 90 seconds to go here before halftime. On the left side, Ainley has it, well, she said it was tipped away from her, but official says it was off her, handed out of bounds. Amble will check back in for Green Grimm in the Lion lineup. Lions continue with full court pressure. It's the inbound tipped by Schwen, but it's controlled by the Gales as she tipped into the air behind her. Palmer gets it and brings it across the timeline. She dribbles it, almost lost it to the backcourt, but controls it again. Plays it to the lane left side. Turnaround shot blocked away by Amble on the attempt by Olivia Andrew. Out of bounds left baseline. Palmer to make the entry. Plays it off to the left for Schlens. Out top for Huss. Fires a 3. Got it. Huss with her second triple. She's got 7. And the lead cut to 3 at 26-23 with a minute to go here before halftime. Ainley out on the right side. Plays it across for Schwen. Schwen fires a long 3. Short and out of bounds. So the turnover. And the Gales with an opportunity to cut the lead to 1 or tap the ball game. Or no, they're going to say this is off of St. Edmond. So Clear Lake with the basketball still. Here's Schwen off the inbound and a whistle to foul called. It's team foul 5. So Schwen will shoot 2 here. Fouls on Olivia Andrew. It's her first. Schwen to the line, where she's 2 for 2 in the quarter and 2 for 4 on the night. Rattles around and falls on the first. Schwen with 3. Maddie Logie back into the Lion lineup. Replace Taylor Beersford. 48 seconds to go in the half, 27-23. And the second one rattles around and falls as well. So Schwen missing the first 2 free throws of the night. She's now 4 for 4. 28-23. Into the front court for Larson. She'll play it to the lane, right side Andrew. She tries to spin her way in the lane. She'll try to fire it up, and it's stolen away, blocked away by Amble. And Amble gets fouled by Andrew. And 2 shots to come here on the bonus. Andrew's second. 37.5 seconds to go here in the first half. Ashley Amber on the line, where she is 8 of 13 on the season. Lions didn't shoot many free throws last night. They are making their 11th and 12th attempts on the night as Amble makes the first for his 7th point. Seven for 11 for the Lions as a team, and now 8 for 12. As Amble makes both free throws, she's got 8. It's 30-23. Lions continue with full court pressure. Double team trap. Palmer gets out of it, and she'll bring it across the right side of the timeline. Out top of the right side. Dribbles down toward the corner, reverses course back out. About a 2-second difference between the game and the shot clock here. Palmer out top. Guarded by Hill. Plays it to the left side for Schlens. Free throw circle for Andrew. Bounce pass to the right side is off the mark and out of bounds. It'll be Clear Lake basketball with 10.8 seconds to go here in the quarter. Maggie Flaherty will check back in for St. Edmond to replace Olivia Andrew. Haley across the timeline, center court. Quickly races it up the left side of the key, lays it up and good. Ainley with 6, 32-23. Half-court shot is banked, but not good for Chloe Palmer. Halftime score here in Clear Lake on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 32 and St. Edmond 23. Lions outscore the Gales 13-8 in the second quarter. Back with our CLTEL halftime show brought to you by CLTEL. Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. Back after this here on KRIB.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Back we come to Clear Lake. 32-23 the halftime score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Let's try to pick up the public address announcer, Dylan Anderson.
This remarkable achievement marks the best record in Clear Lake boys basketball history. Their hard work, dedication, and commitment to each other brought our boys basketball program to new heights and made our community proud. Lions fans, let's welcome back again your 2024-2025 Clear Lake boys basketball team. Lions fans, before they leave, we would like to recognize an outstanding individual achievement from the 2024-2025 season. Thomas Meyer was named the Class 3A Player of the Year. He was the first player in Clear Lake history to earn this honor. This recognition reflects not only his talent on the court, but his leadership, work ethic, and impact on the boys basketball program. And Thomas just finished his first season at the University of Iowa, playing tight end on the football team. Please give a live headline and welcome back a round of applause for Thomas Meyer.
Thomas Meyer being recognized for being the 3A Player of the Year in boys basketball last year. And the entire team once again here. The last year's team, the record-setting team that made it to the state championship game and fell in that one. But obviously, when we look back at the history books in Clear Lake, that'll go down as one of the best, if not the best, Clear Lake Lions basketball teams in history. 32-23 the score here at the half on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. We'll get to Jeremy Ainley here, I believe. Maybe he'll come up here in just a second, but let's go through the scoring in the first half. Ashley Imble had 8, 6 for Jacelyn Ainley, 6 for Lily Beersford, 4 for Taylor Schwinn, 3 for Maddie Reiser, 3 for Gwen Grimm, and 2 for Alex Tice. Playing not scoring, Aspen Hill, Maddie Logie. That's the balance of the book for Clear Lake. For St. Edmond, it's 8 for Chloe Palmer. She was shut out in the second quarter. All those points coming in the first quarter. Abby Huss has 7, 4 for Anna Larson, 2 for Eden Horn, and 2 for Olivia Andrew. Playing and not scoring, Sophia Schlens, as well as Maggie Flaherty, Jade Rock, and that's the balance of the book for St. Edmond. 32-23, Clear Lake with a halftime lead. Back with more on our CLTEL halftime show, brought to you by CLTEL Internet for you in Clear Lake, Ventura. Back after this here on KRIB.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
32-23, Clear Lake leading St. Edmond here in the girls' game. Boys' game, of course, coming up. It's going to be number 2 in 3A Clear Lake and number 1 in 1A St. Edmond. Probably one of the best matchups on paper tonight in all of Iowa, and we'll see what happens in the boys' game. Clear Lake girls will play Roland Story on Monday. It's a 7:30 start. On the air at about 7:15 here on KRIB and live on KRIBAM.com with the live video feed. Tomorrow, we will have video coverage. You'll be able to watch it on KRIBAM.com with the Clear Lake Invitational Wrestling Tournament. So if you want to watch the wrestling from home, you can do that, or invite you to come out and enjoy a full day of wrestling here as the Lions hosting the Clear Lake Invitational Wrestling Tournament, as they do every other year, split the rotation with the Forest City Indians each and every year. 32-23, Clear Lake leads at Edmond here at the half. Back with the second half after this, as you've been listening to the CLTEL halftime show, brought to you by CLTEL, internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. Back after this here on KRIB.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Second half gets underway here at the Lions Gymnasium, and the pass inside tipped away from Ashley Amble, but controlled by Eden Horn. She tips it out of bounds, and it'll be Clear Lake basketball on the right sideline, about 8 feet out from the corner. Clear Lake 32, St. Edmond 23. The inbound to Jacelyn Ainley. She goes around the pick of Amble, plays it to the left side for Schwen. Schwen to the lane. She'll scoop up a shot blocked away by Chloe Palmer, and we go the other way with the Gales. Palmer brings it up court across the timeline left side. Here's a long three, no good for Abby Huss. The rebound tipped out all the way to the top of the key for Schlens. Now to the right wing, the pass to the jumper up and good for Eden Horn from about 15 foot out. Jeremy Ainley steps in after his duties at halftime here. Jacelyn Ainley out top. Dribbles off to the left side, and she gets it out of bounds. Well, Coach, it's good to have those kids back.
It is. It is.
Go ahead.
It's good to good to honor them, because obviously at the end of the season you really don't get to do much, as far as in the public eye if you go to the state tournament. So it's nice to get them in front of the crowd and honor what they did last year.
And of course Thomas Meyer being honored as the 3A Player of the Year and getting the recognition for that here as well tonight. And
yeah, certainly, a special honor. A special honor to have that happen. I mean, that's a heck of an honor for our school.
Amble gets called for a travel, and we'll go the other way with St. Edmond. And it's been not those final 4 games of the regular season. And, of course, he got a lot of playing time in the bowl game here a couple of weeks ago. So it was good to see him excel on the football field already.
Yeah, they from the people that, we've talked to and stuff and have talked to us down there, they really love him. And, we knew he'd be successful just based on his work ethic and, his attitude. And just based on what he did here, it's not hard to see him having success at the next level.
In the lane, a little hook shot up and no good for Eden Horn. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with St. Edmond. Well, let's look at tonight's game. Obviously a big one. You have a quick turnaround. Both teams with a quick turnaround. After St. Edmond played down at South Hamilton last night, you were down at Waverly where you picked up a big win, and now you hit the reset button for a big matchup tonight.
Yeah, they're good. They got everybody back from a state semifinal team last year, and it'll be a fun environment. A lot of people here, but more importantly, they've got a good team. We've got a good team. It'll be fun to battle against them.
Ainley, after the missed shot on the other end, the Lions get the rebound. She gets fouled underneath. What's the big things we'll have to watch out with St. Edmond tonight on the court?
They get out and run. Transition-wise, they really get out and run. They really attack. Obviously, the Horn kid's their best player, and for good reason. He really attacks the rim hard. We're going to have to keep in front of him, pressure him without fouling, not let him get going with easy baskets. And then, the rest of their guards, they really they can shoot it well when they get wide open looks, and they also rebound the heck out of it. 13.5 offensive rebounds a game. We're going to have to keep the Koopman kid and Horn off the boards.
Schwinn missed a three. Amble got the rebound and could not put it away, and the Gales get the rebound off of that. It's played to the inside for Horn. She'll kick it back out to the left side for Palmer. And, last night's game, that fourth quarter, you played a good defense with only 7 points allowed, and as Ainley with a steal almost looked like she kicked the basketball, but no call. Driving it on the other end. Up and good with the layup. Jason Ainley with 8. 34-25, Clear Lake with 5:30 to go here in the third quarter. But had a good fourth quarter last night.
I did. I thought we really got the pace going to our level of play finally, and got some easy baskets at the rim. We I thought for three quarters we kind of played into their game a little bit and really didn't attack the rim, settled for some jumpers. And that fourth quarter kept attacking, finally got some good looks, but more importantly, got to the basket and, continued to defend at a high level, pressured them maybe just a little bit more and sped them up to where, they were a little uncomfortable.
Keys for tonight?
Obviously transition, keeping them off the glass and, trying to turn them over, and then, offensively, not settling for threes. They'll be open, but not settling, attacking the rim and winning the points in the paint.
Hush misses a three, and the lines of the rebound. And quickly up court, Schwinn has a tip out of her hands and on the bounce. Coach will let you go.
Thank you.
Talk to you after the game. Jeremy Ainley with comments here at the start of the third quarter. The St. Edmond basketball on the other end, on the far end, 34-25. Well, it's not been much scoring here in this first 3 minutes of play. So a good time to talk with Coach Ainley, and a turnover by St. Edmond on the inbound as it was tipped away, but back off the body of a St. Edmond player. So Clear Lake will have it on the left baseline in the offensive zone. Schwinn will make the entry to the lane. Here's Grimm to the right side of the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Larson for St. Edmond. She'll bounce it off to Huss. Huss across the right side of the timeline, pulls it up right across the timeline, plays it to Larson. He'll play it to Schlens on the left side. She'll step toward the key and hand it back out to Huss. Huss in the lane, scoops it up from the free throw line, no good. Rebound Ainley for Clear Lake. Ainley across the timeline. 4:30 to go here in the third. 34-25, Clear Lake with the lead. Round of pick, Ainley up the other side of the lane, and she looked to throw up a layup on the left side. And did they call a foul or a travel here? It's the officials discussing. Now they call a foul. I thought she was going to get called with a travel. Chloe Palmer with a foul, her second. Maddie Reiser will check back in, as well as Lily Beresford. Left baseline will come the entry. Ainley to make the inbound. She'll skip it back on top. Beresford, top of the key, 3. Got it. Beresford, her third 3 of the night. She's got 9. The Lions to double digits in the lead at 37-25. 4:10 to go here in the third on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Palmer on top of the right side, guarded by Tice. She'll dribble to the free throw circle and in. Scoops up a shot. Foul in the act of shooting, they say. Be 2 shots here for Palmer. Tice is going to get called for the foul, her second. And Palmer to the line where she's 0 for 2 on the night. St. Edmond was 1 for 4 from the line in the first quarter of play. Lions were 8 of 12 from the free throw stripe. Free throw first is up and good. Palmer with her first point since the first quarter. She had 8 in the first quarter. She was held scoreless in the second quarter. 37-26. Second one up and good. So Palmer makes both. She gets to double digits with 10. And with 4 minutes to go here in the third, it's a 10-point spread for Clear Lake, leading St. Edmond 37-27. Front court, Ainley on the right side, and a hand check foul on her drive to the right quarter. It'll be the third foul on St. Edmond in the quarter. And for Chloe Palmer, that's her third. And Palmer will step aside, it appears. As Anna Larson also checked in, she kind of did a flyby at the scores table. Ainley on the right side baseline, lays it up and good as she drove in. Made the inbound pass, got the return pass, and right up the right baseline to make the layup. 39-27, Ainley with 10 on the night. 3:35 to go here in the third quarter. Palmer on the right side, dumps it in. Right side of Eden Horn. Her pass across through traffic to Schlens. Schlens to Larson. Left side, she goes up the key, and she got called for a travel. So an unforced error by Sid Edmond. Will go the other way with Clear Lake. Lions, a dozen's been the biggest lead of the night. Both times that spread here in the third quarter. Ainley across the timeline. Looks to dribble on the left side, plays it back. Here's Beersford, another three. Book it. And that's going to force a Sid Edmond timeout, I believe. Beersford with 4 threes. She's got 12. Sid Edmond timeout with 3:13 to go here in the third quarter. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 42 for Clear Lake. It's Sid Edmond 27. Back after this here on KRIB.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
.3:13 to go here in the third quarter. Clear Lake 42, St. Edmund 27. So we're glad to have you along on KRIB Mason City Clear Lake, whether you're listening on AM 1490 or 96.7 FM. You can listen and watch online at KRIBAM.com. Go to KRIBAM.com. Just follow along to our KRIB Sports YouTube page. You'll be able to watch all the action of Lions contests, including this doubleheader here. Eden Horn on the right side, skips it across to the left side for Flaherty. Back out to the wingers, a three up and good for Sophia Schlens. It's her first three of the night. Gales cut the lead to 42-30. 2:50 to go here in the third quarter. Ainley on top, gets a pick from Grimm up the right side of the key. Kick it out to the quarter. Tice fakes a three, steps along to the key, hands it back out left side for Reiser. Reiser back out for Tice. Another head fake. She'll dribble up the left side of the key and hand it out to Beersford. Beersford, her pass intended for Grimm, but a little bit off the mark, and Eden Horn gets the steal, and she'll take it coast to coast and lay it up in good on the left side glass. 6 for Horn, 42-32 Clear Lake. Up by 10 with 2:22 left here in the third. Ainley across the timeline with a dribble. Grimm, they're going to call moving screen here, or are they going to call... Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. Moving screen on Gwen Grimm. Team second, Grimm second. Back in Amble for Grimm and Schwen for Tice in the Lion lineup. Full court pressure on the inbound here with 2:18 to go here in the third quarter. Inbound, controlled and skipped ahead into the front court for Flaherty, who tries to drive. She got cut off by Amble, and that forces the travel. Aspen Hill checks back in to replace Maddie Reiser in the Lion lineup. Up to the timeline for Ainley. And across. Dribbles up the left side of the key, kicks it back out. Hill plays it back inside, and a turnaround shot up and no good for Amble. And the rebound controlled by Eden Horn for St. Edmund. Shall not let to Chloe Palmer's back in the ball game with 1:50 to go here in the third. Free throw circle jumper, and she's going to get fouled, and 2 shots to come here for Chloe Palmer. Lions' third team foul of the quarter. Taylor Schwen's first. Taylor had a little bit of foul trouble last night. Fouled out. Only her first here, though. Palmer 2 for 4 on the night from the line. 3 for 5 now as she makes the first. 11 points on the night. Maddie Logie checks back in to replace Lily Beersford. Second free throw's up, and that's good. So Palmer 4 for 6 total. And now after the play, after the free throw is made and Eden Horn went down on the deck and time was called by the officials, she seems to be okay. The official walking up the court with her, though, to make sure that she is okay. And actually the official, I think, wanting to make sure that... Well, now she's going to go to the bench. She actually, substitute came in and checked in at the bench, I believe, or did they? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 5 on the court now. I believe Olivia Andrew checked in. So Horn will step aside. The inbound on the far end for Clear Lake. 42 for Clear Lake, 34 for St. Edmond as we wind down to 100 seconds to go here in the third. And a foul away from the basketball. Schwen knew she set the illegal screen as she looked right at the official and gave a big smile. Couldn't see it on the video at home, but Schwen was faced right towards us, and she had the biggest grin on her face because she knew she got caught with the illegal screen. St. Edmond turns the ball over, though, and the pass up court. It goes right to the hands of Ashley Amble. So up court for Clear Lake now. Here is Ainley. She'll fake the pass out, and she'll drive, and she gets fouled on the drive. It'll be St. Edmond's 14th foul of the quarter. And 2 shots for Ainley coming. Chloe Palmer, that's her 4th. Ainley to the line where she's 2 for 4 on the night. First free throws here in the second half for the Lions. Went 8 for 12 in the first 2 quarters. Back iron no good on the first. Palmer out. Abby Huss back in. 1:26 left in the third. Clear Lake 42, St. Edmond 34. Second one. That's good. So Ainley 1 for 2 on the trip, just like she had on the first 3 trips to the line tonight. First 2 trips tipped away by Schwen on the inbound. Control back by the Gales as it gets in the hands of Schlens. Schlens gets a bunt from behind, but no call as she'll pass it to the front court right side for Huss. Huss down to 1:15 left in the third. She'll bring it back between the rings, hands it off in between the rings for Flaherty. Flaherty looks to the left for Schlens. Schlens dumps it inside, stolen away by Ainley. Ainley will bring it up court, plays it to the left side, pulls up at the wing. She'll play it back out top for Hill. Hill dumps it into the post for Amble. Amble, she'll scoot around the right side and lays it up and good. Amble with 10 on the night. 45-34. As play stopped. And Maddie Reiser will check in for Jacelyn Ainley to get her an extra breather heading into the 3-quarter break. Inbound will be double team trapped. Larson trying to get out of that. She'll play it ahead for Eden Horn, and now in the front court. Actually, it's Olivia Andrew that plays it up for Abby Huss. Huss gets tied up at the free throw line by Schwen. The arrow goes in favor of the Gales this time around with 36.6 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Out of bounds on the right baseline. Huss will make the entry. And just before the ball's handed off, Gwen Grimm checks into the table to replace Ashley Amble. Bounce pass in, tipped around, but controlled by Andrew. Out on the right wing. She'll dribble in. She took a European spin move, and she gets it off the glass and good from the right wing. 4 for Andrew, 45-36. 22 seconds to go here in the third. Top of the key, Hill, no good for a 3. Rebound, Schwen drives up the lane, throws it up, and good in the foul for Taylor Schwen. Schwen will step to the line to shoot 1. 15 foul for St. Edmond. It's the third on Olivia Andrew. Schwen to the line where she's 4 for 6 on the night. Free throw for Schwinn is up. That is in and out, no good. The rebound controlled by Olivia Andrew. Andrew hands it off to Larson. Larson will skip it ahead. Left side drive by Flaherty. Open up and no good with the layup. And the rebound controlled by Grimm. Grimm with 4 seconds to go. She'll pull it up across the timeline. Play it over for Logie. A long three. That is short. And that's how the third quarter comes to a conclusion. Clear Lake with 15 points in the third. St. Edmond with 13. The Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says at the end of 3, it is 47 for Clear Lake and 36 for St. Edmond. Back with the fourth quarter after this here on KRIB. Online as well at KRIBAM.com.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
This is the fourth quarter, and the Lions up by 11. Here to start quarter number 4. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 47-36. Up the baseline, Schwinn underneath the basket, trying to make a layup, no good. Rebound stolen away from Amble by Eden Horn, and we go the other way with set up at the Fort Dodge. Across the timeline, front court right side, Huss fires a 3, no good. Rebound right side, controlled by Tyson. She races it up court, tipped away from behind, but she gets it back on the left side. Tice double teamed, and a whistle and a timeout spent by Clear Lake. It's a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it here with 7:30 to go in the fourth. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 47-36 in favor of Clear Lake. Once again, you can watch live video of the Clear Lake Invitational Wrestling meet tomorrow here at the Lions Gymnasium. And the wrestling gets underway at 9:30. And our next Lions basketball game will come when the Lions host Roland Story and girls basketball on Monday night, about 7:15 with our broadcast time on KRIB on Monday night. Hill will make the inbound after the Lion timeout. Inbounds to Ainley. Ainley around the pick of Amble. Dribbles to the free throw line. And looks for help down. She'll play back out to Schwinn. Schwinn on top. Amble out to set a pick again. Now gets the return pass to the lane, but she lost the basketball. I'll go the other way with St. Edmond. Huss across the timeline. Hands it off to Larson. Bounce pass off to Palmer. Palmer on the dribble toward the free throw line. She'll kick it back out for Abby Huss. Huss plays it to the right for Larson. Larson, bounce pass at a cut, but it's tipped away by Schwinn. Schwinn leads a 3-on-2. Out the right side of the key, up in, no good. The rebound controlled by Eden Horn for St. Edmond. And St. Edmond will turn it up court, trying to cut into this 11-point lead. Here's Schlens to the right side, and near the key, down to Palmer, back on the right wing. Palmer the top of the key, dribbles it across on the left side. Plays it out top for Larson. Larson to the right side for Huss. It's tipped away by Schwinn. And out of bounds for St. Edmond with 11 to shoot and 6:23 to go here in the fourth quarter. Line substitute Maddie Reiser and Lily Beersford into the lineup. Out will go Hill as well as Taylor Schwinn. Out of bounds on the right sideline, even with the top of the key. Palmer with 4 fouls, inbounds to the right side for Horn. Horn steps up the key, hands it off, or steps up the baseline. Plays it over to Larson. Jumper's no good. Rebound pinballed around and controlled back by the Gales out top. Handed off to Palmer, who brings it back between the rings. Larson comes out to set a pick. She'll step around that, pop a 3. It's short. And it's going to go, well, almost out of bounds. But Tice tiptoes the baseline and gets control and gets it to the front court. Tice to the right side for Reiser. Back out for Ainley. Ainley between the rings, dribbles up the left side of the key, throws it up, no good. Didn't get a call on the foul. The rebound controlled by Eden Horn for St. Edmond. 5:45 left here in the fourth. The Lions up by 11. Palmer across the timeline left side, dumps to the free throw circle for Horn. Horn, turnaround shot is up and doesn't rattle in and fall for her. And the rebound controlled by Ainley for Clear Lake. Ainley slowly brings it across the timeline. Lions have plenty of time here. Up by 11 with 5:20 to go in the fourth. Ainley to the right side. It's the pick from Amble. Dribbles to the left side to the key. And the shot is blocked away, but tipped around now on the rebound. Amble gets it back out to Tice. Over to Beersford. And down in the quarter for Ainley. A three on the way up and good. Ainley's first triple. She has 14. And it's 50-36. With 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Palmer will bring it up into the front quarters. A three on the way up and no good for Schlenz. So the rebound controlled by Ainley. 4:44 left in the fourth. Ainley steps across the timeline. Once again, the Lions taking their time here. Dribble off to the right side and up the right wing. The pass off, open and no good for the layup by Amble. And the rebound controlled by Horn for St. Edmond. Played off to Palmer, and St. Edmond will spend a timeout with 4:26 to go here in the fourth. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard 50-36 in favor of Clear Lake. Back after this here on KRIB.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026. Consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
We're back to Clear Lake. St. Edmond spent their third timeout. They've got a full and a 30 left. Clear Lake has 2 full timeouts and a 30-second timeout left as well. Slends across the timeline after the inbound pass. Huss down to the left baseline it goes. Larson on the left baseline plays it into the key, and now here's a kick back out. Slens 3 no good. Rebound controlled by Larson on the left side. Plays it back out to Horn. She'll reverse it back out. It's handed off to Chloe Palmer. And she'll dribble to the free throw line and pop a jumper up and no good. And the rebound controlled by Grimm for Clear Lake. Wendell handed off to Ainley. Ainley across the timeline with 3:52 to go here in the fourth. Ainley drives and kicks it back out to Tice. Tice works her way into the free throw lane. Hands it back out to Reiser. Reiser played out. Here's Beersford, another 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound tipped out to Tice, who hands it back to Beersford. Down the left baseline for Grimm. Grimm one dribble, looks, plays it back out to Beersford. Well, Clear Lake's going to spend a timeout here. Smart one with 3:28 to go here in the fourth quarter. Clear Lake 50, St. Edmond 36. On the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, we're back in a minute here on KRIB.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire has been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
Back we come to Clear Lake. $50 for Clear Lake and 36 for St. Edmond. 3:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Lions spent a timeout to just reset the offense here. Both teams with 2 timeouts left. Possession arrow in favor of St. Edmond. Hasn't been a foul called until now here in the fourth quarter. And unfortunately, it's Taylor Schwen. Another offensive foul. Team's first, Schwen's third. And now full court pressure here on the inbound. Inbound to Horn. She'll play it ahead for Larson. She'll play it back to Schlens, who brings it across the timeline. Hands it off to the right side for Horn. Hands it back to Palmer on the right side. Down to the quarter. Here's a 3 on the way up and no good. On a line drive shot by Huss. So the rebound controlled by Gwen Grimm for Clear Lake. Ainley takes her sweet old time to cross the Lion logo at center court. Line down to 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Bothered by Larson. Tipped away but controlled. Ainley now. Oh boy. Schwen got called for moving screen. That one I don't believe there was a moving screen. Out of her fouls, that was not a moving screen in my mind, but I can be convinced differently. So Schwen with her, I've got her for 4. Yep, there we go. They corrected on the board now. She's got 4. 50-36. Across the timeline. Palmer lines up by 14. Palmer dribbles down the baseline, kicks it back out right wing for Horn. Horn dribbles down toward the baseline. Turnaround shot in the lane, no good. Rebound controlled by Tice for Clear Lake. Horn is slow to get up on the other end as the pass ahead onto the hands of Grimm and out of bounds. And Horn, well, she's going to stay in the ball game, it appears, as Beersford will check back in to replace Schwen. And the pass out, stolen away by Ainley, as it was just off the mark as pass inbounds is trying to get it all the way up toward the timeline. Once again, the Lions can spend some time here. 2:20 left here in the fourth. Lions up by 14. The Lions trying to secure the lead here in the North Central Conference. Beersford up the left wing, dribbled it, tipped away by Larson, and there's going to be a jump ball call and goes in favor of St. Edmond this time around. St. Edmond timeout with 2:08 to go here in the fourth. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 50, St. Edmond 36. Back after this here on KRIB.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
50-36, Clear Lake with the lead with 2:08 to go in the fourth quarter. St. Edmond takes their fourth timeout. They've got a full timeout to go. Double team trap on the inbound, but the pass got to Larson. She races in the front court. Bounce pass off for Huss, who fires up a shot up and good. Huss with her first basket of the night, or actually it's her first 2-point basket. She has a couple of threes. Gales cut the lead to 50-38. Now the question is St. Edmond going to start fouling here? As Ainley with the basketball on the right side on top. Larson trying to pick the basketball away, but Ainley controlling it for now. She dribbles and steps in and steps back out. Larson trying to chase her down again. Grimm out front to give her some help with a pick. Now handed out to Beersford on the right side. She'll play it back out. Out to Ainley. Ainley steps in. She'll fire up a shot. Partially blocked away. Or was it? It'll be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Not a foul, though. Clear Lake will spend a timeout. And they'll take a 30-second timeout. They've got one full timeout to go as well. 1:21 left in the fourth. 50-38 Clear Lake on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Back after this, you're on KRIB.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects. with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Lions inbound, and it's Amble trying to get a shot off from the free throw line because the shot clock was near expiration, and with Amble's missed shot and it didn't hit the rim, that means it's a shot clock violation, so it's out of bounds in favor of St. Edmond on the far end. Whistle. St. Edmond spends their final timeout, and we'll take it with 1:18 to go here in the fourth. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 50 for Clear Lake, 38 for St. Edmond. Back after this here on KRIB.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTel fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTel is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Back we come to Clear Lake. 1:18 to go here in the fourth quarter. Clear Lake 50 and St. Edmond 38. As we get ready for this final 78 seconds of the ball game, St. Edmond basketball on the far baseline. They don't have any timeouts left. They do have possession of the basketball on the alternate possession arrow. As the inbound, a baseball pass, which will be stolen away at the timeline by Ainley. And she'll just bring it to the top of the zone. Larson comes back to guard her. And Larson trying to foul her, or trying to pick it away. Now Amble sets a pick out top to keep Larson in check. Another pick by Amble. And now a foul finally called on Larson. It's only St. Edmond's first. It's Larson's second. So they've got to foul 4 more times before sending Clear Lake to the line. Jade Rock will check in, as well as Ava Bradley, a 5'6" sophomore for the first time tonight. Inbound to Ainley once again. Amble sets a pick to get Ainley around her. Now Larson out to guard her again. A little hip check foul this time. Team's her third and the team's second. So that wound 7.2 seconds off the clock, down to 52.8 to go. Inbound Hill on the left sideline. And she plays it to Ainley in the corner. Ainley double teamed, and a whistle and a foul called. Team third on St. Edmond. That took 3 seconds off the clock, and Larson with her fourth. And they're going to put Maggie Flaherty back in to replace Larson. So one more foul to give here for St. Edmond. The pass back out to Amble. She'll play it back to Ainley. And Ainley gets fouled by Maggie Flaherty. It's her second and the team's fourth. So we've wound down to 46.5 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. And now the inbound on the right sideline, but Clear Lake's going to spend their final timeout. It's a full timeout with 46.5 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Clear Lake 50, St. Edmond 38. Back after this break here on KRIB.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found. at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Clear Lake on the inbound to Tice. She gets fouled, and finally Edmond sends Clear Lake to the line as they get to team foul number 5 with 45 seconds to go here in the fourth. Schlinn's her third. Tice to the line where she is 1 for 1 on the season. Free throw, first one. Back iron, no good. Substitutes. Gwen Grimm back in for Clear Lake to replace Taylor Schwen. Back in for St. Edmond, Chloe Palmer, Anna Lurson, and Abby Huss. Second free throw for Tice. Lions stepped in the lane, so violation, and go the other way with St. Edmond. No timeouts for either team. The inbound, and St. Edmond caught by surprise, and it's still in the way. Unfortunately for Maddie Reiser, who got the steal away, St. Edmond players, I think it was Eden Horn, just did not see the basketball coming, but Reiser unfortunately traveled after she got the basketball. So the inbound to Palmer. Palmer around the pick of Lurson. Into the front court left side for Schlins, and she has it tipped away onto the floor. They're going to call a tie-up here, which should... Up goes in favor of St. Edmond this time around. Yeah, that's what I thought. The arrow should be going the other way. So it'll be out of bounds for Clear Lake on the far end. St. Edmond will put in substitutes here. Rock and Bradley and Flaherty. Schwen will check back in for Hill. No, take that back. She'll check in for Grimm. On the inbound to Ainley. She's double teamed. She reverses course, and she finally gets fouled by Jade Rock. It's her second. So wind down to 26.7 seconds to go here in the fourth. So Ainley, 3 for 6 to the line to shoot a pair. Free throws up and good on the first. 15 for Ainley. Amble back in for Clear Lake. Replace Schwen. And the Lion and the Gales substitute in their offensive players. The shuffle with the players with the fouling. And here's the free throw up and good for Ainley. So Ainley with 16 to lead the way. 52-38. 20 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Across the timeline for Palmer. Palmer dribbles to the left side. Now she'll step to the key and kick it back out. Here's Schlins, a 3 on the way up and no good. Rebound controlled by Horn. Horn goes up and it's stripped away by Amble. And it's controlled by Hill. Lions can run out the clock here. Clear Lake Bank of Trust scoreboard final score. Clear Lake 52. And St. Edmond 38. Not a very offensive fourth quarter. Lions only scored 5 points, but St. Edmond only scored 2. We'll wrap up the girls' game after this as you're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB. Watching live online at KRIBAM.com.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Back to Clear Lake we come. Clear Lake Bank of Trust scoreboard final score, Clear Lake 52 and St. Edmond 38. As the Lions secure the lead in the North Central Conference now. As Clear Lake with a 6-0 record now. Algona coming into the night was 4-1. And St. Edmond drops to 4-2 in the conference now. Algona was at Hampton Dumont Cal tonight. So probably at the end of the night, it'll be Clear Lake, a game ahead of Algona, and now 2 games ahead of St. Edmond in the standings. Clear Lake took a 19-15 lead. That first quarter was back and forth. St. Edmond had the lead a couple of times in that first quarter of play. But then the Lions steadily pushed that lead up, 32-23 at the end of 2, after a 13-8 second quarter of play. Lions then led by 11 at the end of 3, 15-13, and then the fourth quarter, like I said, heading into the commercial break, it was a fourth quarter where the Lions only scored 5. It was only 2 for St. Edmond, though. And the final score on the Clear Lake Bank of Trust scoreboard, Clear Lake 52 and St. Edmond 38. Jace Lanamley had 16 to lead the Lions on the night, as she had 10 points in the second half of play. 5 field goals, including a 3, and she was 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Lily Beersford had 4 3-pointers, 2 in the first quarter, 2 in the third quarter. She ends up the night with 12. Ashley Amble ended up with 10, as she had 8 at the half and popped at a field goal in the third quarter. Those are the Lions in double digits tonight. Rest of the scorecard, Taylor Schwinn was 6. It was 3 for Maddie Reiser, 3 for Gwen Grimm. It was 2 for Alex Tice. Playing and not scoring, Aspen Hill, Maddie Logie. And that's the balance of the book for the Lions of Clear Lake. For St. Edmond, Chloe Palmer, the leading scorer, had 12 points. She was held scoreless in the second quarter after scoring 8 points in the first quarter. And then she scored a couple of buckets. Actually, take that back. She scored 4 times from the free throw line in the third quarter. And she was held scoreless the rest of the way in that one. So Palmer with 12. The other leading scorer, Eden Horn, was held to only 6 points on the night. Abby Huss had 9. 6 for Eden Horn. 4 for Olivia Andrew off the bench. 4 for Anna Larson. 3 for Sophia Schlens. Playing and not scoring, Ava Bradley, Maggie Flaherty, and Jade Rock. That's the balance of the book for St. Edmond. So Clear Lake once again improves to 8-1 overall and 5-0 in the conference. Next week for the Lions, a home game against Roland Story. And then the Lions are at home on Friday for a girl-boy doubleheader against Iowa Falls Alden. For St. Edmond, they dropped to 5-3 overall and 4-2 in the conference. And for St. Edmond, They will host Eagle Grove on Monday night. Thursday, they host Manson Northwest Webster. Then back into conference play as they travel to Webster City on Friday. We'll hear comments from Adam Ernest, the Clear Lake girls coach, during our CLTL halftime report on the boys game tonight. So stay tuned for that. Of course, most of you are going to stay tuned because we've got the probably one of the best, if not the best, boys basketball matchups, at least on paper tonight, heading into the night, as it's number 1 in 1A St. Edmond and number 2 in 3A Clear Lake getting ready to play on the boys' side of this North Central Conference matchup. Once again, our final score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard in the girls' game: Clear Lake 52 and St. Edmond 38. Back to look at the boys' game after this. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB. You're watching live online at KRIBAM.com.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Newell. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura. The CLTL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with a Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
It's time now for coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage is brought to you by CL Dell, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Now, with all the play-by-play action of the Clear Lake Lions, here's Bob Fisher.
Back we come for the boys game between Clear Lake and St. Edmond. Glad to have you along on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB. Live online with live video at KRIBAM.com. Well, this has to be one of the best matchups in the state tonight. Number 2 and 3A Clear Lake, number 1 and 1A St. Edmond. Clear Lake comes in 6-0 overall, 3-0 in the conference. St. Edmond's 5-0 in the conference, and they are 7-0 overall. St. Edmond had their biggest scare of the season earlier this week as Humboldt took them to overtime. It was 49-49 at the end of regulation. In fact, Humboldt had a 1-point lead at the end of one. It was 30-27 at half, 40-38 at the end of three, 49-49 at overtime. And then the Gales turned it on in the overtime session as they scored 12 points and held Humboldt to 6. 61-55 the final score there. St. Edmond played last night as they cruised past an 0-10 South Hamilton team, 70-26. The Lions this week, back on Tuesday, they cruised to a 67-29 win over Webster City. Then last night's game, it was a situation where the Lions and Waverly Showrock played a close one, but the Lions a 17-7 advantage in the fourth quarter, beating Waverly Showrock 55-42. Looking at the conference standings heading into the night on the boys' side, here in the North Central Conference, St. Edmond at 5-0, Clear Lake at 3-0. Clarion Goldfield Dow's at 3-2. Hampton Dumont Cal is at 2-2. Algona's at 1-2 in the conference. Humboldt and Webster City at 1-3. And Iowa Falls Alden at 0-4 in the conference. The conference tonight, Girl Boy doubleheaders on both sides. On all sides of the North Central Conference, would you say? It's Algona at Hampton Dumont Cal, Humboldt at Iowa Falls Alden, Clarion Goldfield Dow's at Webster City. This Gales team, led by Hunter Horn, 27.5 points per game, 10.5 rebounds, so averaging a double-double per game. Carson Bartfree with 12.8 points per contest. Jacob Koopman averaging just under 10 points, averaging just over 10 rebounds per game. The starting lineups in the play-by-play come your way in a minute here on KRIB.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire has been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Back to Clear Lake we come as we get ready for Clear Lake and St. Edmond in the boys' game. Here on KRIB, Clear Lake number 2 in Class 3A, St. Edmond number 1 in Class 1A. For the Lions, the lineup looks like this. Jackson McIntyre at 6'2" and a junior. McIntyre 17.3 points, just under 5 rebounds per game. shooting 55% from the field, 50% from three-point range on 7 of 14 shooting. 81% from the free throw line for McIntyre at 6'2" and a junior. Trevor Theobald at 6'1" and a senior. 11.3 points, 5.3 assists. Shooting 45% from the field, 39% from three-point range, 14 of 36. 60% for the free throw line for Theobald, the 6'1" senior. Luke Furman at 6'1" and a senior, 5 points, just under 5 assists per game. Shooting 36% from the field, 4 of 10 from three-point range, 67% from the free throw line for Furman, the 6'1" senior. Carson Reiser at 6 foot and a junior, 9.3 points per game, averaging shooting 35% from the field, 30.8% from three-point range, 44% from the free throw line for Reiser, the 6-foot junior. And Max Larson rounds out the lineup, the 6'4" senior, 5.5 points and 4.2 rebounds per game, shooting 38% from the field and 59% from the free throw line. For the Gales of St. Edmond, the lineup looks like this. It's Jacob Koopman at 6'2" and a senior. Koopman 9.7 points, 10.5 rebounds per contest, shooting 48% from the field, 2 of 9 from three-point range, and 80% from the free throw line for Koopman, the 6'2" senior. Jack McElroy at 6 foot and a senior, 3 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists per game, 34.8% shooting from the field, and 100% from the free throw line at 2 of 2 shooting. Frank Gallis at 6'1" and a senior, 8.8 points per contest, shooting 51% from the field, 6 of 15 for three-point range for 40%, 71% from the free throw line for Gaius, the 6'1" senior. Hunter Horn at 6'5" and a senior. Horn, 27.5 points per game, 10.5 rebounds, 52% from the field, 36% from three-point range at a 5 of 14 shooting, and 68% from the free throw line. And Carson Barnfried at 6'2" and a senior, 12.8 points, 4.2 rebounds per contest, shooting 46% from the field, 39% from three-point range, and 60% from the free throw line. Clear Lake averaging 66.5 points per game, St. Edmond 68.9% per contest. The Lions shooting 46% from the field, St. Edmond 47% from the field. The Lions, three-point wise, 46 of 123 for 37%. St. Edmond 37 of 106 for 35%. The Lions from the free throw line shooting 67%, 71% for St. Edmond. Lions averaging 30.2 rebounds, and the Gales averaging 31.9 rebounds per contest. Jeremy Ainley, of course, the coach for Clear Lake, and a longtime coach Adolf Kokendorfer, the coach for the Gales of St. Edmond. St. Edmond, spearmint green with white numbers and letters on their uniforms. Lines of their home white uniforms with black numbers outlined in gold and letters. As we get underway in this boys game, lines left to right on the radio, if you are envisioning it that way, and right to left if you're watching it on KRIBAM.com on the YouTube page. As Max Larson jumps center with Hunter Horn. The toss is up, and the tip is controlled by St. Edmond. As we get underway here in the boys game, number 1 and 1A, number 2 and 3A here on KRIB tonight. Barnfried plays it over the left side for McElroy, back on top for Gallis. Gallis up the left side, the key, hands it back out to McElroy. McElroy to the key, he steps around the defender, it's partially blocked away, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. As he just got his hand back on it, McElroy did, and tried to get the rebound, but did not happen. Inbound to Theobald from McIntyre. Lines with their first offensive possession here in this contest. Theobald drifts off to the left with a dribble, plays it back out top for Furman, who, well, we got a charge away from the basketball. Or a legal screen, we should say, on Max Larson. His first and the team's first in this crew in the girls' game. Called plenty of moving screens, so it's something both teams are going to have to watch for in this boys contest as well. Front court for Jacob Koopman. On the right side, tries to dribble in. Guarded by Larson. He hands it off. And it's tipped around but controlled by Horn. Work back on the left side and back into Horn now. Left side, turnaround shot up and good off the glass. Horn with his first two of the night. 2-0 St. Edmond. 7:10 to go here in the first. Theobald across the timeline. Hands it back out to Furman. Out top for McIntyre to the right side for Reiser. Reiser plays it out top for Theobald. Theobald to the left for McIntyre. McIntyre up the left baseline. Gets stopped, kicks it back out for Theobald. He'll step to the lane, bounce pass off for Larson. He goes in, and he'll lay it up and good. Larson with his first two. 2-2 with 6:45 to go here in the first. McElroy across the timeline for St. Edmond. Plays it over to the right side for Bartfried. Back to the right side. And the pass skipped out for McElroy. McElroy across left side for Koopman. Left wing three up and no good. Rebound controlled by the Gales up and good. With a left side layup for Grant Gallus. His first two, 4-2, St. Edmund. 6:20 to go here in the first. Front court Reiser back out to McIntyre. Around the horn, the Lions go right to left. Up the left baseline, Theobald goes, kicks it to the corner. Reiser fires a three. No good off the right iron. And the rebound controlled by Koopman for St. Edmund. Koopman across the timeline. Free throw line right side, plays it off to McElroy. Back out top for Horn. Horn top of the key three, up and no good. Rebound tipped out. Larson gets it for Clear Lake. Larson hands it to Theobald. Skipped ahead quickly. Left side, Furman drives. He'll lay it up, blocked away. And it goes out of bounds in favor of St. Edmund. Now the question is, did that basketball hit the glass first, then it get tipped? And Jeremy Ainley argued it very briefly, but not arguing it anymore. So we'll go out of bounds on the right baseline for Furman. Furman inbounds. McIntyre in the lane. Tries to go up with a shot. Turn around, up and good. McIntyre about 10 feet out in the lane. First two of the night for him. We're tied at 4 with 5:35 to go here in the first. Across the timeline for Gallus. Gallus looks to drive and bounce past the quarter for Hunter Horn. Horn left corner. Dribbles toward the key. Jumper from the side of the key. Up and no good, but the foul is called. And he'll step to the line to shoot two. And that's the second on Larson. Max picks up number 2. Hunter Horn to the line where he is 34-50 on the season for 68%. Free throw, first one. On the way up and good. Horn with 3. Kobe Ort checks in, the 6'5 senior. Replace Max Larson. 5-4 Gales. 5:26 to go here in the first. Free throws up and rattles around and falls for Horn. He's got 4. And it's 6-4 in favor of St. Edmund. Across the timeline to the right side. Theobald hands it off to Reiser. Free throw circle for McIntyre. Back out for Ort. Ort off the top of the key right side. Hands it off to the left side for Reiser. He drives and tipped away out to McIntyre. Back to Reiser. Down to the right corner. Furman will skip it back out. Reiser's quick tip pass to McIntyre. And the pass across tipped away and it'll be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Inbound will Furman. Furman will inbound, we should say. He plays it to Theobald. Theobald on top. Bounce pass off for Ort. Hands it back to McIntyre. He'll pop a 3. Top of the key, no good. Rebound controlled by Theobald. Plays it back to Reiser. Free throw line jumpers up and good. Reiser with his first 2. 6-6 with 4:44 to go here in the first. Across the timeline for St. Edmund to McElroy. McElroy down to the left corner for Hunter Horn. Horn looks to drive toward the lane. And they'll play to the right side for Koopman. Koopman drives to the lane. He'll stop. Looks like he slid the feet, but no call. Play back to the left corner. Here's a 3 on the way up and good for Grant Gallus. And we've got a technical foul called on Gallus as he reacted after the made 3. The field goal is good. Adolf Kokendorfer wants an explanation. And the technical foul on Gallus, that'll be his first. That counts as a personal foul. And that counts as a team foul as well. Jackson McIntyre to shoot the technical. First one's up and good. 9-7, St. Edmund. Coach Korkendorfer and the official who called the technical break up their conversation as McIntyre makes the second. And now the inbound will be from half court after the technical foul. Braden Watkins checks in for Clear Lake to replace Luke Furman. And the inbound to Trevor Theobald. 9-8. The Lions the chance to take the lead back. Ord out top to the right side. Theobald back out top for Reiser. Reiser fires a three. Got it. Reiser with his first triple of the night. He's got 5. Halfway through quarter number 1. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 11-9 in favor of Clear Lake. And a whistle. And a timeout for St. Edmond. It's a 30-second timeout, which we will keep it right here. With 3:57 to go here in the first. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 11-9 in favor of Clear Lake. Got a reminder, you can watch online on KRIBAM.com tomorrow with the Clear Lake Invitational. We'll have the video only of that. Our next Lions basketball game comes up on Monday night. Clear Lake and Roland Story. About 7:15 with our broadcast time here on KRIB and live video online at KRIBAM.com. So to be out of bounds for St. Edmond. After the 30-second timeout, the inbound will be on the right sideline. Right even right even with the free throw line, we'll say. As the inbound will be played into McElroy. McElroy top of the zone right side, guarded by Theobald. It played off to the right side for Hunter Horn. Horn looks to drive underneath the basket, and its pass is tipped away by Orton. Handed off to McIntyre. McIntyre across the left side of the timeline, plays it back out to Theobald. Theobald steps in on the left side of the key and reverses it back out to McIntyre. McIntyre to Reiser, top of the key three again. No good this time. And the rebound tipped out to the right quarter and controlled by Koopman for St. Edmond. It played across to McElroy, across the right side of the timeline for him. He looks to drive it on the right wing. And play it to the quarter for Hunter Horn. Horn right baseline, steps toward the key. Gets a cut off, but a turnaround shot is up and good for Horn. Horn was 6. 11-11. With 3:13 to go here in the first. Theobald hands it off. Ort out top to McIntyre. Take that back. It's not Ort, it is Watkins. Out top for Theobald. Right side for Reiser. Reiser across for Watkins. Left side for Theobald. Theobald looks to dribble it on to the top of the key. Right side Watkins. Down the baseline for Ort. Back out to Watkins. He'll step to the baseline and kick it back out to Reiser. He'll step in, kick it back out. Watkins a three from the corner. Short. And the rebound tipped around. Tipped again. And it's out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. With a fresh shot clock and 2:41 to go here in the first quarter. Gage Larson will check in for Clear Lake to replace Kobe Ort. And we'll also see Dylan Plaguey check in to replace Carson Reiser. Out of bounds, right baseline will come the entry for Clear Lake. The pass is skipped out to McIntyre. He'll play back to the right for Theobald. Theobald dribbles toward the key. Looks, and he'll skip it back out to Plaguey. Plaguey back out for Theobald. Theobald around the pick of Larson to the free throw line. He'll take the jumper from there. Back iron, no good. Rebound St. Edmond by McElroy. He'll skip it ahead, intended for Bartfried. And he lost the basketball, tried to save it from the right corner. It's out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Time ball game at 11. With 2:16 to go here in the first between number 2 and 3A Clear Lake and number 1 and 1A St. Edmond. Across the timeline, Theobald. Hands back between the rings for Watkins. Round a pick to the right side. And down to the quarter, here's Plaguey, a three. Got it. Plaguey with his first triple of the night. And it's 14-11 Clear Lake. So wind down to 1:54 to go here in the first quarter. On the dribble in, Koopman stops at the left side of the bottom of the key, and he traveled as he slid the pivot foot. Luke Furman back in for Clear Lake to replace Trevor Theobald. Inbound to Furman as we wind our way down to 100 seconds to go here in the first. Bounce pass to McIntyre at the free throw line. Back out for Gage Larson. Hands it back to McIntyre. He'll hand it back into his left to Furman. Furman plays it off to the right for Plaguey. Plaguey steps out. He'll take another three. In and out, no good. Off the front iron, we should say. And the rebound, Koopman for St. Edmond. Played ahead for McElroy. Across the timeline. Back to Koopman on the left side of the front court. Hands it to Horn. Horn steps to the key and hands it back out to the right corner. Ty Miracle hands it back out. There's a three up and good for Jack McElroy. McElroy's first three of the night. It's tied at 14 with 1:07 to go here in the first. Furman across the timeline. McIntyre left side for Watkins. Inside for Gage Larson. Back out for Pleggy. Out about the top of the key three. He'll hand it back out to Watkins. To Furman. Furman dribbling on the right side. They play back out to McIntyre, who fakes and hands it out to Watkins. Watkins to the free throw line, back to McIntyre. Thought about a three, but he'll dribble on the left side, down the baseline. He'll kick it back out to Larson. Jumper from the free throw line is no good for Gage, and the rebound controlled by Barkfree for Sid Edmond. 35 to go here in the first quarter. About a 2-second difference on the shot clock. McElroy in the center court jump circle, plays it to the right side for Barkfree. Barkfree across for Horn. Back across for Miracle. Miracle to the right side for Barkfree. Right baseline jumper from 15 is up and good. Barkfree's first two of the night. 16-14, Sid Edmond with 10 seconds to go here in the quarter. Across the timeline. And here's Furman to the free throw line. He'll scoop up a shot, no good. And a half-court, three-quarter court shot at the Horn, no good, as Hunter Horn wanted to foul on that three-quarter court shot attempt, but he did not get it. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score at the end of one. It's St. Edmund 16 and Clear Lake 14. Back after this here on KRIB, Mason City, Clear Lake. Live online at KRIBAM.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
Clear Lake with the basketball to start quarter number 2. 16 for St. Edmund, 14 for Clear Lake as we start period number 2. The inbound to Trevor Theobald from Jackson McIntyre. Theobald drifts off to the left with the dribble out to McIntyre. To the right side for Reiser. Dumps it inside, but it's off the mark. Stolen away by Jacob Koopman. Koopman brings it up court for the Gales to the top of the key. To the free throw line. And he gets tied up, and it's stolen away by Reiser. Reiser to the front court on the right side. Didn't have the numbers, so pull up and play it back out to Theobald. Theobald on the right side. Dribbles on the right side down the baseline and gave a little elbow to the defender, but kicks it back out. Here's a three for McIntyre. No good. Rebound controlled, though. Play back out for Furman to Theobald on the right side. Down to the key, and he'll hand it back out to Furman. Back to Theobald in the right corner. 12 to shoot. Bounce pass in for Ort. Ort trying to step in. Turnaround shot is up and no good. And the rebound controlled by McElroy for Sid Edmond. Cooper in the front court hands it off to Barkfree. Barkfree down the drive and the dribble on the right side. Bounce pass inside, tipped away, but controlled back by Barkfree. His three-pointer's no good. The rebound Reiser for Clear Lake. Into the front court on the right side. And the blocking foul up court. It'll be Sid Edmond's first team foul.
Number 10,
Jack McElroy, his first. Out of bounds for Clear Lake. The inbound on the right sideline. The inbound of Theobald. He'll play to McIntyre at the free throw line. He tries to step up the key, and he'll throw it up off the glass and good. McIntyre with 6. 16-16. 6:35 to go here in the first half. McElroy across the timeline, plays it off to the right in the front court for Gallus. Out to the top of the key for Horn. Horn trying to step in. Trying to get a shot off. He'll throw it up off the glass. No good. Rebound tipped out. Controlled by Furman. Furman to the front court. He's bothered by a double team across the timeline. Bounce pass off for Theobald. Theobald plays it to the corner. Ort steps up the baseline but kicks it back out. Here's a three on the way up and good for Trevor Theobald. His first three of the night. The Lions take the lead at 19-16 with 6 minutes to go here before halftime. McElroy plays it off to the right side for Gallus. Gallus to Bargfried. Bargfried, top of the key. Plays it off left side for McElroy. Back out top for Horn. Horn steps in from the key and hands it back out to the right side for Bargfried. He'll step toward the free throw circle with a foul called. He cleared legs first of the quarter. And it'll be the first on Furman. Green Watkins back in. Isaac Brownlee, the 6'2 junior, in for the first time tonight for Clear Lake. Gage Larson will also check in. Zachko McIntyre and Furman at Ort. Right baseline, the inbound quick. Here's a three on the way up and no good for Gallus. And the rebound control tipped in the hands of Watkins from Gage Larson on the break. Here's Reiser laying up, no good on the left side. He gets barreled into the wall, but here's Watkins with a rebound and lays it up and good. 21-16, Lions with their biggest lead of the night at 5. Played underneath on the right side. Into the key, kick back out for Gallus. It hits the Lion player on a pass back out, but it goes right to Hunter Horn. Horn looks to dribble drive in toward the lane. Jumper from 12 in the lane is no good. Rebound controlled by Koopman for St. Edmond. He tries to go back up. Short jumper's up and good off the rebound. Koopman with his first two. 21-18. Clear Lake up by 3 on the other end. It's a break, and here's Watkins. It gets a shot blocked away by Horn, and we go the other way. McElroy across the timeline. Bounce pass into the lane. It's kicked around, and the Lions recover the basketball. Around the outlets to Theobald. Theobald down toward the corner for Reiser. Reiser out top for Watkins. Left side for Theobald. Theobald and, they're going to call Theobald with a push-off. He tried to step up toward the free throw circle. It's his first of the team's second. Out of the lineup, Koopman, and in comes Ty Miracle, the 6-foot junior. Timeout for St. Edmond, a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with 4:38 to go in the half. Clear Lake 21. St. Edmond 18 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Back after this here on KRIB.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
The CLTEL halftime report coming up in 4 minutes and 38 seconds on the game clock. Adam Burdess, the Clear Lake girls coach, will join us, as well as a player of the game. Clear Lake 21 and St. Edmond 18 here in the boys' game. Lions won the girls' game by a final margin of 52-38. St. Edmond spent a 30-second timeout. The inbound to McElroy. And he'll dribble in, kick it down left corner. It's Miracle at 3, no good, off the mark totally. And the rebound by Reiser. Reiser across the timeline. Drifts off to the left side, dumps it in for Gage Larson. He'll kick it back out to the right side. It's tipped away out of bounds. It'll stay with Clear Lake.
Checking into the field lineup number 5, Jacob Koopman. Into the line lineup number 5, Jackson McIntyre.
Jackson McIntyre back into the lineup for Clear Lake. Out of bounds, right baseline for Clear Lake. On the inbound, Gage Larson, here's a 3 on the way up and good. Larson with his first 3 of the night. And it is 24-18 Clear Lake. 4:10 to go here in the third quarter. Play to the right side. Here's Hunter Horn driving. And the short jumper is no good. But the foul is called, and 2 shots to come here for Horn. Jackson McIntyre his first. Horn to the line to shoot a pair.
Checking in to the field lineup number 42, Carson Bartfree.
Carson. Actually, let's see here. Going to double check the substitution here in just a second. As here's Horn to the free throw line for a pair. Actually, the one free throw is up and good. So Horn made the basket and the old-fashioned three-point play as we were looking a little deeper in the scorebook than we should have been. Apologize for that. And it is 24-21 now for the Gales. There's a three by Reiser, no good. And the rebound by Sid Edmond as they pull it up court. And here is Hunter Horn. He'll bring it back out to the top of the key. Plays it off to Bargfried. Bargfried on top. Plays it to the right side. Here's Jacob Koopman. Plays to the right side. Here's Horn again on the right baseline. And play it into the lane. And there's still no foul called. And the Lions. Foul is on, they said Theobald. It's not his. They've got two on him. It appears. Now here's Horn with a jumper up and no good. On the right baseline, the rebound tipped out of bounds by the Lions. And will stay with Sid Edmond. Pass back out from the baseline to Koopman. The free throw circle. Hands it off to Horn. Left side for McElroy. McElroy will play it inside for Horn. And a hook shot up no good. Rebound Horn over the back with a foul. It's his first and the team's second. So it'll be out of bounds for Clear Lake on the far end, up by 3, 24-21. Theobald across the timeline. Hands it off to Gage Larson. Hands it back to Reiser. He'll play it to Furman. Lions weave out front. Now the dribble on the right side. Handed out to Theobald. Another three on the way. Up and no good this time. The rebound controlled by Horn for Sid Edmond. He dribbles out of traffic into the front court for Bargfried with the pass. Bargfried pulls up, hands it back to Horn. Horn down to the baseline, it tipped away, loose basketball on the floor, diving for it. Reiser finally, still pinball around, still loose, it's punched away, and finally into the hands of McIntyre. McIntyre the front court for Reiser, down to the quarter for Theobald, back around the horn it goes. And now here's McIntyre, jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound Horn for St. Edmond. 2:10 left here in the half. Lions still up by 3. Horn across the timeline to Gallus left side, hands it off to McElroy. McElroy plays it back out for Horn. Horn to the right side for Bargfried. Bargfried plays it out to McElroy. McElroy into the lane. Short jumper is up and good. Nice little drive by McElroy. He's got 5. It's 24-23. Lions still up by 1. 1:45 to go here before halftime. Left side Furman. Plays it back out to Reiser. Reiser to the right side for Theobald. Theobald around a pick of Gage Larson. Jumper for the free throw line is off. For the rebound controlled by Bargfried for Sid Edmond. Hands it off to McElroy. McElroy bounce pass off, driving from Horn from the left wing into the lane. Tries to get a shot up, but he does, up and good. Short jumper from the middle of the lane for Horn, who's got 11. 25-24, Sid Edmond takes the lead back with 1:10 to go here before halftime. Theobald front court, hands it back to McIntyre. Plays it off to the right side for Reiser. Back to McIntyre. Looks to his left and plays it to Furman. Furman back to the top of the key. He hands it to Reiser. Reiser plays it to McIntyre. Free throw line jumper is up and no good. The rebound controlled by Sid Edmond by Bargfried. 50 to go here in the half. Handed off to McElroy. Pass down to the left baseline for Gallus. Roll pass to the inside left side of the key, and a hook shot by Bargfried is up and good. Bargfried with 4. 27-24, Sid Edmond. 35 seconds to go here before halftime. Across the timeline, Theobald, about a second and a half difference between the game and the shot clock here. Furman on top. Plays it to the left side for Reiser. Reiser drives toward the lane. He stops. He'll scoop up a shot, blocked away by Horn, and we go the other way with Sid Edmond. Across the timeline for McElroy. He'll hand it off to the right side for Bargfried. Back on top for Hunter Horn. Down to 10 seconds left here in the half. Dribble toward the lane for Horn. Out of control. They're going to call this a jump ball, which will go to St. Edmond. But when you look at the start of the second half, that's maybe not totally a bad thing. If the Lions take it over, they've got to go down the court in 2 seconds. Lions will make some substitutes here. Braden Watkins as well as Kobe Ort. As it'll be out of bounds left baseline for Sid Edmond. Back away to make the entry. He'll skip it to Horn at the free throw line. Jumper is up, and jumper is no good. And we come to halftime here in Clear Lake. As it's the Lions being held at 10 points in the second quarter. And it's 11 for Sid Edmond. Halftime score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. It says Sid Edmond of Fort Dodge 27 and Clear Lake 24. Be back to talk about the girls' game after this. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB as we start the CLTEL halftime report brought to you by CLTEL. Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC. Chances are you know someone.
At D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Back we come to Clear Lake with our halftime score. Would you like that turned up a little bit, Coach, or not?
Nope, we're good to go.
That's fine. You get your first experience of a halftime interview with the Clear Lake Pep Band playing,
right.
so we may be able to hear each other and may not.
We're thankful for them now.
That's right. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard halftime score here at halftime of the boys' game is Sid Edmond 27 and Clear Lake 24. It was a win for the Lions girls, 52 for Clear Lake and 38 for Sid Edmond. And Adam Burness joins us for post-game comments here at halftime of the boys' game. And, well, Coach, first things first, I know you talked about the attitude of your girls in the locker room after last night's tough loss, and you sounded very positive about that. And obviously the girls responded, came out 24 hours later and had a nice victory.
They did. Like I told you yesterday, Bob, I think we're going to be able to tell a lot about our team and how we responded today at this game, and it started last night after a tough loss against a really good opponent. Obviously, nothing really went our way, and a lot. It just wasn't what we envisioned going into the game, obviously. But again, when we talk about learning experiences and facing some adversity and how it's gonna make us better, and it did in that respect of what are you gonna do when you get punched in the face, and I thought it started last night in the locker room, going through scout today. And preparing for a tough St. Ed's team that's fighting for the top of the conference as well. And one thing with this team, it wasn't a pretty game by any stretch of the imagination, but we play hard. We play hard, and we made some adjustments throughout the game, especially after the first quarter. With number 22 Palmer, who's an outstanding player. I think we might have tried to outcoach ourselves a little bit too much, and some adjustments and scout things we had coming in, and I thought our team responded after that first quarter and did a really nice job on her.
Well, overall, how do you feel about your team after this first week out of the Christmas break?
I love our team. In terms of their effort and attitude and what they do day in, day out, this is a really fun squad to coach in terms of a basketball perspective and things on the floor. I'm eager to see what we continue to do and the growth of our team. I tell you almost every single time, Bob, that we preach 32 minutes, and we're still hunting that. All right, we're still finding that full 32 minutes and putting it all together. And there's a lot to be excited about, though, with Clear Lake girls basketball and a tremendous group that I think that our fans can be really proud of.
Well, you turn the page to next week, and you've got not a totally quick turnaround, but you got to turn around a Monday game against Roland Story, and what are we going to see out of them?
Well, you want to see a fun, exciting game, come to our game on Monday. I think Roland Story is at the top, if not the top, of the state in three-point attempts in a game or in games, period. I think you're going to see a big an up and down style game. I haven't gotten too deep into them, to be honest, yet, but we're kind of going all in on this important conference matchup with St. Ed's tonight. We'll give the girls tomorrow off, a little bit of a break after a hard back-to-back, and we'll come back here on Sunday, get a good practice and a good scout under our belt, and get ready to compete and defend our home court on Monday.
Who do you have for a player of the game tonight?
Well, I brought two up, Bob, because I love bringing two for you. Give you some time to talk to some kids. Two tremendous players. Obviously, when we look up and down our stats, I very easily could have brought up Lily Beeresford, and she came out and shot tremendously all game. Obviously, as I tell you, you bring Jason up almost every single time for what she does for our team. Ashley was in double digits again. I talked about earlier, though, how we put a big emphasis on stopping number 22. Again, we outcoached ourselves a little bit and overthought it that first quarter with some of our strategies going into it. Kind of went back to things that we normally do and we're used to, and we put a lot on Aspen Hill and Maddie Reiser's back, and tremendous player from St. Ed's, number 22, Palmer, came out and just torched us that first quarter. From there on out, though, only had 4 points and didn't hit a field goal, and that's hard to do against a quality player like that. I think she just played Humboldt the other night, had 32 points. Couldn't be prouder of our tag team here in Maddie Reiser and Aspen Hill.
Coach, appreciate it. We'll talk to you on Monday.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it.
Adam Ernest, the Clear Lake girls coach. Who's going to go first? Aspen's going to go first. Aspen Hill. And we talked about, got him figured out there. There we go. Coach talked about defense on Chloe Palmer, and obviously shutting her down was one of the keys in this ball game, right?
Yeah.
Just talk about, we talked about, Coach, about bouncing back from last night's tough loss. What was the attitude of everybody in the locker room after last night and then coming into tonight?
We just talked about it as a team, and we just thought that was a really hard team, and that we thought that we played our best, and we just wanted to come into this game because we knew it was a big game, and we just wanted to play the best we could.
How do you feel about this team after 8 games or however many it is?
I think we can be really successful. We get along pretty good as a team, and I think our skills just go together.
And the Roland Story should be another tough test for your team coming up on Monday. Do you know anything about them yet, or?
We haven't studied them yet, but we'll get some film in and study what they're like.
All right. Congratulations on a great defensive night. We'll see you another time soon, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Aspen Hill with comments. Maddie Logie, the junior, will check in here as well. Or Maddie Reiser, I'm sorry. Maddie, talk about, your thoughts on, playing some good defense tonight in this ball game and doing a good job out there.
Yeah, I think my teammates helped me a lot on the bench by communicating me. But me and Aspen, we have high expectations, and we go out there and just work our butts off.
Talk about stepping in as a freshman on this team. Obviously, there's a great group of players at all grade levels here on this team, and you get the opportunity to play as a freshman.
Yeah, I play a lot on the off season, but coming in, my teammates help me a lot, give me confidence, and I just have a lot of support behind my back. Anything
you've been working on specifically in this first half of the season?
Just coming in with confidence and just being myself, because coming in as a freshman is pretty hard.
Awesome. Congratulations on a great night. We'll talk to you, I'm sure, some other time soon.
Thank you.
All righty. Our players of the game, Aspen Hill and Maddie Reiser. Reiser had a 3-pointer in the first quarter of the game. Hill did not score, but once again being commended for their great efforts on the defensive side of the basketball. Girls win 52-38 over St. Edmond. The boys are down by 3 here at the half to St. Edmond. Number 1 in 1A St. Edmond leads 27-24 over the number 2 team in 3A Clear Lake. And the second half starts in 2 minutes. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB, watching online at KRIBAM.com.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Back we come. Second half action just about ready to get underway. And actually underway as the ball inbounded. Clear Lake got on with possession, gets the basketball to start the third quarter. 27-24, Sid Edmond with the lead here on Clear Lake in this matchup of highly rated basketball teams in the North Central Conference. On the left side, it is Max Larson getting fouled, stripped away. First foul on Sid Edmond here in the third quarter. And Max will step to the line to shoot a pair. Foul is on Koopman. It's his first. Larson to the line where he's 10 of 17 on the season. 1 of 1 from three-point range. About ready to say that stat. And Larson makes the first free throw. 6 for McIntyre, 5 for Reiser, 3 for Larson now. Braden Watkins with 2. Gage Larson hit a 3 as well. And Dylan Plaguey with 3 as Larson makes both free throws. And the score, well, there's a steal and the layup up and good by McIntyre on the inbound steal. The Lions take the lead now 28-27 after the turnover. And here's another turnover by Sid Edmond as the pass up court way too high for Grant Gellis. And the Lions have an opportunity to stretch out the lead. Inbound. McIntyre inbounds to the backcourt for Theobald. Theobald brings it across the timeline, hands it off to McIntyre. McIntyre hands it off. Max Larson, top of the key, off to the right for Theobald. Theobald back out top for Reiser. Reiser steps in, 15-footer left wing, no good. Rebound Larson trying to get it, tipped to McIntyre. McIntyre back out. Here's a 3 on the way up in, no good for Theobald. Rebound tipped out again, and Reiser tips it to the left side and controlled by Max Larson. Larson hands it inside for Theobald. He tried to pass it out. It's tipped away. Theobald chases it down and plays it back out to McIntyre. Back over to Theobald on the left side. Back into Larson, left side post. Hook shot on the way up. Got it. Max with 6. 30-27 Clear Lake. 6:45 left here in the third. Koopman front court, hands it back to McElroy. McElroy plays it down to the right baseline quarter for Koopman. Looks to dribble in, hands it back out to Horn. Horn up the baseline, lays it up in, partially blocked by McIntyre, and the shot no good. And the rebound, McIntyre hands it to Trevor Theobald. Pushed it quickly to Reiser. Back out to McIntyre, across for Furman, left side. Here's Theobald with 3, got it. Theobald with his second 3 of the night. And the Lions up by 6 at 33-27. Pushed into the front court, Horn drives. He gets called for traveling. He wanted to go to the hoop too quick. And the Lions with a 9-0 run here to start period number 3. And that is forcing a timeout for Adolf Kokendorfer. 6:12 left in the third. Clear Lake Bank Trust scoreboard, 33-27 the lead for Clear Lake. Back after this here on KRIB.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
St. Edmond spends their third timeout. Lions have their full complement of timeouts. 33-27. Clear Lake with a lead with 6:10 to go here in the third quarter. Lions with the basketball. Across the timeline. Theobald plays it over to Reiser on the left side. Bring it back to the top of the key. Bounce pass in, but that's off the mark. We go the other way on the St. Edmond steal by Bergfried. And now it's tipped away from him in the front court by Theobald. And Theobald up court. On the left side, bounce pass across. Reiser drives, lays it up and good. Reiser with 7. 35-27 Clear Lake. Skip pass ahead for Koopman. He gets into the front court. He stops. He pops. Blocked away by Larson. Oh, they're going to call the foul on that. Not sure about that one. And unfortunately for Max, that's number 3 on the night. And 2 shots to come here. Kobe Ordo is going to check back in between free throws. As Jacob Koopman to the line where he is 12 of 15 on the season. He'll shoot a pair here. Free throws were a minimum in the first half of play. The Lions were 2 for 2. And it was 3 for St. Edmond. Little moisture to dry up off the floor. A little delay here. And now Koopman will step to the line to shoot 2 free throws for the 6'2 senior. Free throws up. Back iron. And no good. Ort checks in for Larson. Bergfried out. For St. Edmond, he'll be replaced by Ty Miracle. 5:40 to go in the third. Clear Lake 35, St. Edmond 27. Second one, that falls off no good off the left side. The rebound, Ort for Clear Lake. Lions on an 11-0 run here to start the second half of play. Theobald to the right side for Furman. Inside, Ort. He'll kick it off to the left side for McIntyre. He stutter stepped as he tried to drive in on the left side. He gets called for traveling. The out of bounds for St. Edmond. On the sideline, right sideline as they look up court. The inbound will be to Grant Gallus. Gallus in the backcourt, little pressure, but skips the front court pass to Hunter Horn. Horn juggles it, bounces it off to the left side with a pass to Koopman. Kick back out. Gallus thought about a 3, but it's played back out to Horn. Horn step drive, and a hook shot no good. The rebound tipped around underneath. It's Gallus trying to get it initially, but it falls to the hands of Furman somehow on the floor. And the Lions bring it up court. Across the timeline, Theobald to McIntyre. Hands it off to Furman. Furman on the left side plays it back out to Reiser. Reiser left side for Furman. Furman back out to Reiser. Back to Furman on the left side. Plays it to the right side for McIntyre. McIntyre the right quarter for Theobald. Theobald back out top for Furman. Top of the key, 3, short. Rebound control by Koopman. He tries to race it out here in a 3-on-2. He'll bounce it off of the right side. Horn juggled it. He'll have to back it out and play it to Miracle. Back to Horn, right baseline drive. Short shot is up and good, the foul. And Horn will step to the line to shoot 1.
Line foul number 13 with Furman.
Foul is the second on the Lions. And Furman, I believe, is the player that got charged with that. Furman out. And Bryn Watkins will check back in. Gage Larson, Trevor Theobald, Carson Reiser, Braden Watkins, and Jackson McIntyre, the line 5 on the floor right now. Free throw. It's on the way up and no good. And the rebound controlled by McIntyre for Clear Lake. 35-29, 4:15 to go here in the third quarter. Theobald front court just across the timeline. Pass for Watkins to cut across. And now pass to McIntyre left side of the free throw line. Back out to Gage Larson to the right for Reiser. Reiser will bring it back between the rings and hand it off once again to Theobald. So we're halfway through quarter number 3, and the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 35-29 Clear Lake. Reiser drives underneath, trying to go underneath the hoop and make a left side layup. No good. He's just too short. The rebound controlled by the Gales as quickly up court is Horn on the right side. He'll kick it back out to McElroy. The left side, there's a 3 on the way up and in and out, no good for a Miracle. But the rebound by Horn on the right side, he lays it up and in. 15 for Horn, and Clear Lake's going to spend their first timeout. 3:33 left here in the third quarter. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 35-31. Clear Lake leading St. Edmond. Back after this here on KRIB.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
3:33 left in the third. 35-31. Clear Lake leading St. Edmond. Lions go on a 13-0 run to start this third quarter and take a 4-point lead now in to the offensive zone after the Lions spend their first timeout. St. Edmond has 2 timeouts left, both full. As across the timeline comes Theobald. Steps to the top of the key, hands it back to Watkins. Watkins back to Theobald to his left and brings it back out. Now to McIntyre. McIntyre dribble drives up the right wing, lays it up and good. McIntyre with 10. 37-31, the lead back to 6 for Clear Lake. Across the timeline for McElroy. Plays up to the right side for Bargfried. Bargfried right side of the key. Hits it back out to Hunter Horn. Horn on the right side. Hands it down to Bargfried. Plays it inside for Hunter Horn. And a jumper in the lane is up and good. Horn was 17. 37-33. Clear Lake still up by 4. Front court, top of the key. Cage Larson over the right side for Reiser. Inside intended for McIntyre. It's tipped away by Coupin. It goes out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake, right baseline toward the quarter. Back and forth the whole ball game. Lions though with this 13-0 run to start the second half. And Theobald rolls the pass into Gage Larson, who goes up the right baseline, kicks to the lane, cutting it up and good is Braden Watkins, who made a cut up the left side of the lane from the top of the key and got the shovel pass in the layup. 39-33, Watkins with 4 on the night. 2:25 to go here in the third. McElroy left side, free throw line for Horn. Back to Bargfried, back to Horn. Left wing 3 is up and no good. Rebound control for Theobald for Clear Lake. Theobald pushing it ahead quickly to Reiser in the left quarter. He'll play it back out to McIntyre. Over to Theobald. Inside for Larson. Hook shot in the lane is up and no good. The rebound controlled by Horn for St. Edmond. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Lions up by 6. Across the timeline, McElroy hands it off. Horn up the left wing to the lane. Hook shot is up and good. Horn with 19. 39-35. Clear Lake up by 4. McIntyre in the front court, left side for Watkins. Wind down to 100 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Watkins plays catch with Theobald. Bounce pass off to McIntyre in the left wing. He looks to step to the key, and he gets a hook shot up and good. High off the glass, but it fell. McIntyre with 12, and Clear Lake spends a timeout here. With 1:27 to go here in the third. It is a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 1:27 to go here in the third quarter. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 41 for Clear Lake and 35 for St. Edmond. It's going to join us tomorrow, live video only on KRIBAM.com. As it is the Clear Lake Wrestling Invitational. Starts at 9:30. We'll have the live video for you throughout the day. The next Lions basketball game comes your way on Monday night. Clear Lake and Roland Story. Girls basketball only. Varsity game should start right around 7:30. Our pregame will start about 10 minutes before the tip. We assume about 7:15 or so here on KRIB and the live video online at KRIBAM.com. St. Edmond will take the ball out of bounds after the line timeout, after the made basket. And the inbound to Grant Gallus into a double team, but he plays it ahead for Koopman and gets into the front court. Stops the free throw line and hands it back to the right side for Gallus. Gallus into Barnfried on the right side. A turnaround shot is up and no good. And the rebound control by Furman for Clear Lake. Furman pushing it ahead quickly to the right side for Planky. Back around the horn, out to Brownlee, and back out now to Furman. Bounce pass to the baseline underneath the basket is Ort. He lays it up and good. Kobe with his first two of the night. Finally back to 8 at 43-35 with a minute to go here in the third quarter. Across the timeline right side is Hunter Horn. Pass down the right quarter for Barnfried. Play back out for Horn. In between the rings for McElroy. McElroy on the dribble. Plays it across. Tipped into the air by Brownlee, but caught left quarter by Gallus. Played up the baseline to Koopman. Koopman lets out the key. Kicks it back out to the right side for McElroy. McElroy to the lane. He stops and he pops and it's up and short. And the rebound control by Ort for Clear Lake. Shot clock off as we wind out to 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Furman with the basketball. Top of the zone right side. Dribbles across the timeline. Just inside the timeline. As bothered by Barnfried, who's trying to push him back across the timeline. It's it to Watkins over to Plaguey. Plaguey, bounce pass in for Ort. Ort has it tipped away and it's controlled by Koopman as St. Edmond quickly up court with 5 seconds to go. On the break, the layup up and good. The foul. Greg Gallus will step to the line to shoot one. Third foul of the quarter. Watkins is first. 0.2 of a second to go as Miracle will check in. They give Koopman an extra breather here before the quarter break. Gallus 5 for 7 for the free throw line. And now walking over to the bench. Not sure what that is. Well, they'll put time back on the clock. 3.2 seconds to go in the third. Gallus steps up to the free throw line. Up and good. Gallus makes the old-fashioned three-point play. Inbound Furman. Across the timeline, 3 on the way, up and no good. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score at the end of 3 quarters of play. It is Clear Lake 43 and St. Edmond 38. The Lions outscore the Gales 19-11 in the third quarter. The fourth quarter is next. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB, watching online at KRIBAM.com.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
This is the fourth quarter. The Lions up by 5. Number 2 in Class 3A, Clear Lake 43. Number 1 in 1A, St. Edmond 38. St. Edmond basketball to start the fourth quarter. The Lions will have Max Larson, as well as Trevor Theobald, Luke Furman, Jackson McIntyre, and Carson Reiser. The Lion 5 here to start the fourth quarter. Gallus gets a pass, rolls the pass underneath, and the layup up and good. The foul for Jacob Koopman. He'll step to the line to try to shoot one. Fouls on Theobald. It's his second. Koopman is 0 for 2 just a couple of moments ago. Free throws up and good. And Koopman converts the old-fashioned three-point play. 43-41 Clear Lake. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Theobald across the timeline. Plays it with a bounce pass off to the right side for Furman, who brings it back out to McIntyre. McIntyre between the rings, steps in along the right side of the key. He'll lay it up and no good. Rebound Larson had it stripped. Loose basketball finally controlled by Hunter Horn for St. Edmond. McElroy brings it up to the timeline and across. He'll play it off to the left side for Koopman. Koopman up the left baseline. He will lay it up and in and out, no good. And the rebound control by Max Larson for Clear Lake. Outlets to Furman on the right side for Reiser. Back out and around the horn. McIntyre over to Furman. Out top for Reiser. Top of the key. 3. No good. Rebound tipped around. Controlled by Miracle for St. Edmond. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. 43-41. Clear Lake with the lead. Across the timeline. Gallus plays it down to the left baseline for Hunter Horn. Horn looks to dribble drive. He'll go to the side of the key. Bothered by McIntyre. Turnaround shot is up and good. Horn with 21. We're tied at 43 with 6:40 to go here in the fourth. Play to the right side, Reiser. Out top for McIntyre. Left side for Furman. Furman back between the rings for McIntyre. Plays it off to the right for Furman. Furman looks. Plays it to McIntyre at the top of the key. Who hands it back to Theobald. Theobald drives to the left side wing and dribbles and got fouled on the shot attempt. And he'll step to the line to shoot a pair. And we've got another technical foul called on St. Edmond. So we've got the initial foul on McElroy. It's his second. And then I would assume the technical foul was on him as well. We'll wait for the announcement. Yes, he does get the technical foul, so it's his third. And the team's second. So you've got technical foul. Well, let's see. You've got the shot attempt by Theobald first. And then looks like Theobald is going to shoot the technical as well. And the Lions will get the basketball back after all 4 free throws. So Theobald, first free throw is on the way up. That is good. 7 on the night for Theobald. 44-43 Clear Lake. Second one is in and out, no good. And now let's see, shooting the technical. Yep, Theobald will stay there. Players started to move in, but then they're reminded by the officials, hey, that was the 2 on the shot attempt. These are the technical foul free throws now. Theobald, first one up and good. 8 for Theobald. 45-43. And the final free throw is up and good. So Theobald makes 3 for 4, makes both the technical free throws. Kobe Ort checks in for Clear Lake. And Carson Bronkfree back in for St. Edmond. So now the Lions could make this a 5 or 6 point swing on this possession, if you include the free throws. Ort hands it back to Theobald on the right side, back on top for McIntyre. Inside and up and good for Kobe Ort as he got the pass. He slipped past the defender and lays it up off the right side glass. Good. We got a foul up court as Reiser on the inbound pass trying to pick away the basketball. He gets called for the foul. Second one for Reiser, or the first one on Reiser, the second team on the team. So that ends up being a 5 point swing on the technical and the 2 free throws on the missed basket by Theobald, and then the 1 or 2 made on that, and then the basket by Ort. Horn, right side quarter for Gallus. Hands it to Bargfried. Back out to the wing for Horn. 48-43 Clear Lake with 5:42 to go here in the fourth. Horn drives, short jump shot on the right side baseline, no good, but the rebound controlled by Koopman. Koopman double teamed, he'll hand it back out. Now it's a steal by Carson Reiser. Reiser will bring it up court. Doesn't have the numbers, he'll pull it out on the left side. Bounce pass to Ort. Ort spins up the baseline, passes off to Larson and kicks to the quarter. Work back around McIntyre to Reiser. Reiser a 3, got it. Nice ball movement by the Lions, and the Lions back up by 8 with 5:15 to go here in the fourth. It's 51-43. Front court, Bargfried. He'll play back out to Gallus. The right side for Horn. Horn steps to the key, hands it back out. Here's a 3 on the way, up and in and out, no good by Gallus. And the rebound control by Reiser. Reiser to Theobald. Theobald across the timeline. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. The Lions up by 8. Theobald, top of the zone, gets a pick from Ort, steps around that. And now looking for help and gets it to McIntyre. Pass it underneath, Ort open. He Got defended quickly, but then he gets up through the triple team, up and good. Kobe Ort with 6. The Lion lead at 10 at 53-43. Timeout. Adolph Kokendorfer and the Edmond Gales. 4:36 to go here in the fourth. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard 53-43. Clear Lake with the lead. We're back after this here on KRIB.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
4:36 to go here in the fourth. Clear Lake has taken a 53-43 lead on a 10-0 run after a technical foul, after a common foul that sent the Lions to the line, and now a 10-0 run here for Clear Lake. Parkfried, pass to the left baseline for Horn. Spins the lane and throws it up, no good. And the rebound controlled by Ort for Clear Lake. Hands it off to McIntyre. McIntyre to Theobald. Theobald across center court. Gets a pick out front, dribbles to the right side, hands it out to McIntyre. McIntyre back out. Underneath, the pass from Max Larson intended for Kobe Ort. And they're going to say it's off of his hands and out of bounds. It'll be Edmond basketball. 4:06 to go here in the fourth quarter. We wind down to the halfway mark at quarter number 4. The Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 53-43 in favor of Clear Lake. Horn in the right quarter. Back out to the wing for Barkfried. Barkfried dribbles down toward the baseline. He lost the basketball as he got bumped, and it's controlled by McIntyre. McIntyre plays it off to Theobald. Theobald in between the rings of the basketball. Lions can take their time here up by a dime's worth. McIntyre plays over to Reiser. To the right side for Theobald. Theobald brings it back to the free throw lane. Hands it back to Ort in the free throw circle and back out to Reiser. Dumps it into Max Larson on the right side of the key. Down to the baseline for Ort. Ort tries to go up. He'll kick it back out. Open McIntyre, 3. No good. And the rebound out. Theobald gets it. It went out to the left side wing. And he'll pull it back out and work some more clock off here for the Lions. Theobald dribbles back between the rings. He's bothered by McElroy. Gets a pick from Ort, and he gets a pick from Larson to dribble it to the left side. Plays it back up to McIntyre. Down the baseline, Ort. And he'll go to the lane. He throws one up off the glass, no good. Rebound Horn for Edmond. 2:55 left here in the fourth. Ort across the timeline. Plays it across for Gallus. Gallus to Barkfried. Left corner 3, up and good. So the drought broken. Here with 2:38 to go here in the fourth. 53-46. Lions have the 3 timeouts left. Edmond 1. Clear Lake has the possession arrow. Neither team close to the bonus. Theobald bothered again by McElroy. Bounce pass out for Ort. Gets past his defender for his second and reverses it back out to Theobald. Once again, McElroy out. Finally, the foul called. It's McElroy's fourth. Of course, he had the common foul and the technical foul back-to-back earlier, which gave him his second, third fouls, and now that's the fourth. Lions will substitute in Gage Larson, as well as Trevor Theobald back in. Lions out of bounds with a fresh shot clock with 2:15 to go. Played in the backcourt for Theobald. Theobald back into the front court. Bothered again by McElroy. Well, Theobald keeps pushing him away. That's hopefully not going to cost him in the play, but here's a 3 up and good for Carson Reiser from the right quarter. Reiser with 13, 56-46. With under 2 minutes to go, here's a free throw line jumper up and no good for Horn, and the rebound controlled by McIntyre, who hands it off to Theobald. Theobald across the right side of the timeline, quickly left corner, tipped around but controlled by Furman, who tried to drive in. He gets fouled. And it's team foul number 4 on St. Edmond. It's on Barkfried. It's his first. The out of bounds on the left baseline. And St. Edmond will spend their final timeout first. 56-46, Clear Lake with the lead on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Back after this, you're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB, Mason City, Clear Lake. Watching online at KRIBAM.com.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
1:41 to go here in the fourth. Clear Lake 56, St. Edmond 46. St. Edmond with no timeouts left. Clear Lake has 3 if they need them. The next foul that St. Edmond commits puts the Lions in the bonus. The Lions have only committed 2 fouls here in the fourth quarter. Possession arrow, if there's a jump ball, it goes in favor of Clear Lake. So right now, everything in the Lions' favor. It'll be out of bounds for Clear Lake with a fresh shot clock and 101 seconds to go here in the fourth. Inbound to the left side, McIntyre up and good. The foul on the way up from the left side of the lane. McIntyre with 14. He'll step to the line to shoot 1. Foul is on Barkfried. It's his second. McIntyre 2 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw on the way up. That is good. McIntyre with 15. 59-46. 1:35 to go here in the fourth. Clear Lake with a lead. Gallus in the front court. Bothered by Reiser. A play to the right side. Koopman fires a 3. No good. Out the front of the rim, and the rebound Theobald for Clear Lake. 1:25 left in the fourth. Across the timeline for Theobald. Picked up by McElroy. McElroy just out there to guard Theobald. As long as he dribbles, doesn't have to worry about it. Now a dribble on the right side, played to the quarter for Reiser. Back out for McIntyre. Down to 10 to shoot. And now down to a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. 3-pointer, right corner, up and good for Trevor Theobald. Theobald with 12, and it's 62-46. And driving is McElroy, but he gets fouled. It's only the Lions' 13th foul, so they had a foul to give. Theobald's third. Out of bounds on the right baseline. As the lead is 16 right now. Inbound pass, free throw line, Koopman back out to Hunter Horn. Top of the key 3, up and no good. Rebound Barkfried on the right side. A hook shot is on the way up and good. Barkfried with 9. 62-48. The Lions can just, there's about a second difference on the shot clock here. The Lions don't have to shoot, obviously, if they don't want. Adolf Kokendorfer is trying to work it. Well, he's telling his team, don't foul. The Lions will let the shot clock go down here all the way. And the Lions have survived a test as Clear Lake will beat the number 1 team in Class 1A. The shot clock violation with 1 second to go, actually 0.7 of a second to go. So they put it back to a minute or a second and a half. So St. Edmond will inbound. The inbound McElroy, and that's it. Clear Lake outscores St. Edmond 19-10 in the fourth quarter. And they end the game on a run of 19-11 to, if I have this correct, maybe I do not, from the technical foul time. Well, they had another run in there. It was 53-46 with 2:40 to go, so it was a 9-2 run in the final 2:40 of play. Clear Lake 62, St. Edmond 48. The final score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Our post game comes your way next. Jeremy Ainley and a player of the game coming your way. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB. Watching online at KRIBAM.com.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire has been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Final score here in Clear Lake on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Clear Lake, the number 2 team in Class 3A, 62. St. Edmond, the number 1 team in Class 1A, 48. The Lions outscored the Gales 38-21 in the second half of play after being down by 3, 27-24 at the halftime break. It's back and forth this whole game except for the couple of segments in the contest where the Lions started to push themselves away, but St. Edmond kept coming back. Lions used a 13-0 run to start the third quarter to get the score to 37-27, but then St. Edmond whittled away at that. They whittled it all the way down to a tie score, and then the key possession of the game was when Jack McElroy fouled Trevor Theobald with, if I read my notes here correctly, 6:03 left in the fourth quarter. And then he got called for a technical foul on his reaction after being called for the foul. That gave Theobald a chance to make 4 free throws and the Lions to get the ball back. At that time, it was 40, I think. By that time, St. Edmond had scored the first 5 points of the fourth quarter to tie it at 43. Theobald makes 1 of 2 on the field goal attempt free throws. And then Theobald makes both technical free throws. Then the Lions get possession of the basketball back. And then Kobe Ort makes a field goal on the ensuing possession, a 5-0 swing there in that situation on the technical foul by McElroy. So that made it 48-43 at that point. The Lions had another 5 points to make it a run of 10-0 to make it 53-43. Then St. Edmond finally scored with 2:40 to go, but then the Lions on a 9-2 run to end the ball game, and the final score of 62-48 in favor of Clear Lake beating St. Edmond tonight. 16-14 St. Edmond after 1. The Gales led 27-24 at the break. 19-11 the difference in the third quarter. 43-38 in favor of Clear Lake after 3, and then once again 62-48 to end the ball game. For Clear Lake, 3 players in double-figure scoring tonight. Jackson McIntyre had 15 as he had 6 field goals and 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Carson Reiser had 13 as he had 3 threes and 2 twos. Trevor Theobald had 3 3-pointers and 3 free throws for 12 points on the night. With 6 for Kobe Ort, 6 for Max Larson, 4 for Braden Watkins, 3 for Gage Larson, and 3 for Dylan Plaguey. Luke Furman, I believe the only player that did not score tonight. Yes, that is true. For St. Edmond, it was 21 for Hunter Horn. Underneath his average of 27.5 points per game. It was 9 for Carson Bargfried, 8 for Grant Gallus, 5 apiece for Jacob Koopman and Jack McElroy. Rest of the lineup not scoring. Jeremy Ainley comes up and post-game comments. And the 2 big questions I have for you right now is, first things first, what did you tell your team down by 3 at halftime?
That I want to go to the casino tomorrow, and I want to watch the Indiana game, and I just want to relax.
Okay.
And just have an off day.
Did you really say that?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But that's what I really want to do because I wanted to win tonight. So, honestly, just let's just play. Yeah. Let's just play Clear Lake basketball. We're letting them play at their pace. We're not pressuring the ball. We're not getting out and going. And, just relax. And let's win the first 3 minutes. Let's get 5 stops to start the second half. And we'll be fine. And we did. But, this has been a long week. It's been a grind. You've had, the first game after break, which is always difficult. And then you go at a really tough place to play in Waverly. And then you got a really good team here on your home floor, with a lot of people here. And, the first big game these guys have been in. Some of these guys have been in. And I thought we just settled down the second half and just played our game and, got to where we can. But, yeah, I just want to go to the casino and watch basketball tomorrow. That's really what I want to do.
Well, you might be able to do that then, or
yeah.
Wish I could join you. I got to work tomorrow here.
There you go.
At the gymnasium. Anyway, the key point, I think, of this ball game was at 6+ minutes to go. They had tied the ball game up at 43.
Yep.
You get the 2-shot shooting foul. You get the ensuing technical foul call. You make 3 or 4 free throws there. And then you score on the next possession.
Yeah.
And that really gave you the momentum to finish this game strong.
It was. We just needed a moment there. We kind of – I didn't want to – I probably should have used a timeout before that, but I never want to run out like the state tournament. And I was kind of like, these guys got to figure it out at some point, and just figure out that, hey, you got to fight through it. You can't be tired, and you got to be ready to go. And I thought that we – kind of did figure that out. And, hats off to the kids. They put it together. They figured it out and said, we got to do it.
Well, you get it's another quirk on the schedule where you don't play till Friday next week. And talk about, this upcoming week, and you play Iowa Falls all next Friday night.
Well, a chance to kind of refocus, a chance to clean up a couple things. When you come back from break that first game and then all of a sudden one day off and then bang, there's not a lot of stuff to clean, not a lot of time to clean anything up. So it'll be a good chance to, take a day, rest, but then also, get back in the gym and watch some film and learn from it.
Who'd you choose for players of the game?
Our 3 big guys. They really controlled that second half. They really, all 3 of them really just took over the paint. That was one of our keys was points in the paint, we got to win it. We were losing it big time after the first half. We weren't getting inside. We weren't doing anything with it. And everybody thinks that, we graduated an all-state post guy. We're not still going to go in the post. No, it's the ball still has to go inside and still has to go through the post. And these guys, really picked it up, every one of them. Not only offensively but defensively, and really rebounded well. But, just really proud of their effort, proud of how far they've come. They got player of the game, but Coach Meyer got the toolbox. They obviously, have been listening. He does a tremendous job with our post guys. And they're listening, they're buying in. And you can tell. I mean, they're scoring down there, and they really controlled this game in that third and fourth quarter.
Coach, for those, we appreciate it. Congratulations on a good win. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.
Jeremy Ainley with post-game comments. We'll get each of the big guys in here. Whoever wants to go first. Well, Max Larson will step in first. And, Max, you had a little foul trouble there to start the ball game, but you were able to shake that off, and you're able to play a good rest of the game.
Yeah, foul trouble has been bad lately for the past 2 games. Fouled out the last game, had 4 the game before that.
Well, you've just had 2, but I don't want to say bad sets of officials, whistle-happy officials. I'll take the blame on that comment, but go ahead. Just talk about, obviously, a big game, and you guys kept in it.
Yeah, I definitely would have to thank Coach Meyer because he keeps telling us to crash the boards, finish through them, and not just jump away from them.
Right.
So I'd have to give all my credit to Coach Meyer. That's why you got the toolbox.
Right. So I'll talk about, obviously, you get a week off again and play Iowa Falls all the next week, and just talk about the chemistry on this team.
I would say the chemistry is great. I was looking forward after this game because me and my brother and some of the buddies are going snowboarding. All safe because they're skiing. I'm snowboarding.
Good.
So I'm the one in danger, but yeah, our chemistry is really good.
All right. Max, appreciate it. We'll talk to you again soon, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Max Larson, one of the 3 with a player of the game honors. We'll go from Max to Gage Larson. And Gage, just talk about, your play off the bench here has obviously been good, and another good night for you.
Yeah, I'm just one of those guys that come in, do my role, and hope for the best.
Talk about, the thoughts you had in the locker room at halftime down by 3 and what you were thinking at that point needed to happen for the team to come back and win.
Well, we were just playing at their pace, so we just had to pick up and then go to our pace, and we'd be good to go.
Now, I'll ask the same question I asked your brother. Talk about the chemistry of this team.
Oh, the chemistry is great, especially when we get it down low. They know we'll give them the ball back, so I think it's amazing.
All right. Congratulations on another great night. We'll see you on Friday.
Thank you.
All righty. Gage Larson with comments. And now the other big man, Kobe Orts, who had a good second half there. A couple of key baskets that he had the basket. We talked about the swing part of this basketball game with the technical foul and the shooting fouls there. And then, Kobe, you made the basket after those free throws. And that was a big swing part of the ball game as you guys really took the momentum there.
Yeah, for sure. Without our guys, we couldn't do that. Our guards just getting it down low to us definitely helps. And just us being able to execute plays just works so well with our offense.
Talk about what you've been trying to work on here through this first part of the season.
I'd say probably my attitude. I felt like it's been kind of difficult for us bigs. Like, we all get after each other, and then it just leads to conflict. But as long as all 3 of us, or the rest of our bigs, we just keep our composure, and then we just keep working hard like that, and it works out good.
And talk about Coach Meyer.
He gets after us for sure. That's a given. But he tries to get on our nerves, but that's just to get us better. Every player knows that a coach is going to get after you just to make you better. They're looking out for you.
All right. Congratulations on a great night, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you so much. Have a good
night. Kobe Orts with one of the 3 players of the game. Congratulations, sir, on a great night. Those 3 bigs in the middle, Max and Gage Larson, as well as Kobe Orts. our players of the game here in the boys' game. 62 for Clear Lake and 62 to 48. Clear Lake beats St. Edmond. One final break. We'll wrap up our night here in Clear Lake and tell you about the weekend and Monday. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Newell. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at hawkeyeautobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Back to Clear Lake to wrap things up as our final score in the boys' game, 62-48 in favor of Clear Lake, beating St. Edmond. McIntyre with 15, 13 for Kaiser Reiser, and 12 for Theobald. In the girls' game, 52-38, Clear Lake beating St. Edmond on the night as the Lions hang on for the victory. 16 for Jacelyn Ainley, 12 for Lily Beersford, 10 for Ashley Amble. As the Lions, both sides, stay undefeated in conference play. Let's get tomorrow. We have high school wrestling here from the Lions Gymnasium. You'll see the live video of the wrestling at Clear Lake Invitational Wrestling Tournament. You can watch that by heading to KRIBAM.com and follow along to our YouTube page. You'll see the video up there. Our next Lions broadcast on KRIB, and for basketball, Clear Lake and Roland Story, and girls basketball coming up on Monday night on the air about 7:15 or so with that one. Let's get the final score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. In the girls' game, Clear Lake 52, St. Edmond 38. In the boys' game, Clear Lake 62 and St. Edmond 48. Bob Fisher, so long from the Lions Gymnasium in Clear Lake.
You've been listening to coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and watching on KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage was brought to you by CL Dell, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Your home for the Clear Lake Lions all year long is KRIB and KRIBAM.com.